All right, so I'm live, I'm ready, but the only problem is that, oh wait, oh, Sit Straight actually just added me. All right, so I'm totally not ready anymore, believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on a quick intermission. No one go anywhere. I don't know what happened with the teams. I think, oh, okay, there is a bug going on in the custom game, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the mood right now into other music that is not copyright infringement, by the way. So sit back, sit tight, guys. We'll see what has happened. And we are live here in the Nightfall League. Finally, we get into the picks and ban phase. Sit straight. Welcome, by the way, my color caster for tonight. I am Mighty Rai, who will be your play-by-play character. I believe I have our names on the stream. Yeah, I do, on the stream title. And so far, so good on the bans, I believe. Nocturne is a strong Zoe ban, and Nocturne's a strong ban, and Zoe is also a strong ban.
Yeah, Nocturne actually my main champion for a pretty long time. Really sad to see him get so strong and competitive, if I'm being honest. The buffs made sense, though. Honestly, I even tried out Tank Nocturne by the time they had given him his third buff in a row.
Wait, but did the Nocturne start getting banned because of LCK? By any chance? I've seen it a lot in the Korean league. Like, a lot. As soon as Nocturne is available, that's like a priority pick there.
Yeah, so there's like a real issue with Nocturne, which is kind of odd to see him banned on blue side because he's really easy to play. But he's just been given a lot of direct and indirect buffs, and every time he gets an indirect nerf somewhere, Riot is compensated for it. Like, look at the Duskblade change. Nocturne's really had some benefits. I think right now in his favor is Celerity. The fact it's been transitioned to give more AD and less movement speed means Nocturne on his Q trail is gaining way too much AD. You can gain something like, I think 80 or 90 AD off of it by the time you're level 16. It's absolutely ridiculous. And if you're stacking on top of this with things like Storm Razor and Lethal Tempo, you can see how you really quickly snowball out of control.
And the normal build path is like, what? It's a Warrior's Blade, Dust Blade, and then you go Guardian Angels, because at that point you're just Glass Cannon, no defenses. Kind of just want to go in, instantly blow up one target, die, and come back and do it again, pretty much. But so far right now, oh, by the way, no pro drafts, so we don't know what's going on.
Yes.
Is that possible Swain ADC?
Swain's always possible in the ADC role. I think it's just understood as a flex pick right now, right? He can be played mid, he can be played top, he can be played ADC. The fact that you're picking Swain doesn't mean you're committing him to a role. It just means that you've picked Swain. As awful as that may sound. But some really clear roles coming out of, is it Revco?
Revenants White. Revenants White.
Man, these teams all got some names. I think I actually casted Revenants White, maybe in another league.
Oh, I've actually casted their white, no, not their white, sorry, their black and their blue in another league that they used to be on. I haven't seen white though. I believe, is white the main team? I mean,
I actually saw them a couple of days ago. They're really, really good. I think that's kind of the place to start with. They have a real issue with closing games though. So they'll win lanes and they'll push advantages, but then they stop pushing advantages at some point, and they just start waiting to look for Barons or other items to close out. The issue is that they're all really disciplined as well, so this is like taught to them by their coach, and they're just looking for the highest percentage wins all the time. This is something that's going to win them games until teams try to exploit it, I think. I think it's like a clear opening, but it has to be exploited, because if it's not, they're going to continue to do exactly this. I think they even picked Teemo yesterday, and they told me in an after-game interview that they hadn't even tried it in a scrim. But their coach told them that if this pick is chosen, you pick Teemo into it, and they did.
So
they came with 5-1.
Did they play against Full Send Gaming?
I can't remember the name of the team.
Anyone that's on Twitch chat right now from the Nightfall League Discord or that's seen the games, there was a game between Revenants White versus Full Send Gaming, and I'm wondering if Revenants White is like the main team, because for that reason is that in the other league that I also occasionally go and shoutcast, Revenants, there's a Revenants Blue and there's a Revenants Black, and then there's Full Send Fire and Full Send Ice, and Full Send won in their academy leagues or in their secondary team, in their academy teams or in their secondary teams. But Revenants White actually beat Full Send's main team, so that's quite impressive. I mean, sure they got nothing on the academy teams, but this is where it matters the most. The two main teams, like the top players within the academy, within the side teams, it's like these are the starters. These players are the starters of the starters within their own organization. So I since this is gonna be my first time watching Revenants White, I'm actually really hyped up to see this. But either way,
get that out of here saying it's always a 2-0 for Rev. Chat never gets off of that. My God, I'm surprised y'all ain't pregnant this much. You be riding.
What about the Ash pick here versus Jin and the Alistar?
Do I really have to comment on that?
I mean, I'm about to say
wants to get in, right? And like he has a tethered range. So this always comes down to the Ash's ability to stay outside of that range and use the slow to not get hit. If she's auto attacking, she's in the range, she can get hit by the combo. So that means she's totally relying on her W. I don't know if she's thought of that yet, but it'd be really great if she did.
The only thing I'm saying,
some hashtags RW or hashtag SKYE. Yeah, that's a fun one.
So right now, that Ash I'm gonna say is a little bit screwed here. Like Jhin and Alistar, they are just power plays right there. Like, you know, fourth shot on the Ashe is already gonna pretty much almost kill you right then and there. Good thing Horizon does have the Braum, but the Unbreakable, you can just wait that out. Like, it's not even a problem. Just wait it out. The Alistar is already behind the Braum, so it can actually still do damage to the Ashe. And Jhin, once he starts getting that Storm Razor and the Rapid Fire Cannon, he's gonna be a really fast Jhin. He's gonna be able to just walk around, wait out the Unbreakable as well. Crystallized Arrow, I'm not sure how effective that will be. Maybe it will be as effective against the Akali before she goes stealth mode. She is a pretty squishy target. I have seen her that she has damage, or what other people might say is she lacks damage, and she doesn't have that much survivability.
Yeah, the survivability can definitely be a problem, but like items can always overcome this, right?
Yeah.
The question is, what are you sacrificing for that?
Oof. A lot of damage. You're sacrificing damage. I mean, if you go Zanya's, you get cooldown reduction, you get a bit of damage, armor, and of course the protection spell that makes you invulnerable
But you
to
can go
attacks.
Banshee's Veil.
Yeah, Banshee's Veil. I like Banshee's Veil more.
It depends who you're playing into. There are sometimes Banshee's Veil just may actually eat up something useless, or even help. For example, if you were to like buy Banshee's Veil on like say Evelynn or Swain this game, you just make the Alistar combo free. Because he just W's you and then Q's you.
I really like the composition that Revenants White is running right now. You do see the ordinary Trundle in the jungle, the Jhin ADC, the Alistar, the port, and then the Aatrox. The Aatrox is just pretty much the tip of the iceberg here. He does so much damage, very similar to Riven's kit, to be honest, but still, he does one of the most damage I've ever seen Aatrox ever do before. Before it was like you needed attack speed, and also if you built like health items and damage items, he wasn't as tanky. This time he's a bit tanky. His World Ender is now his new, what used to be the passive about 2 passives ago. And but the Akali, I'm not gonna say it's a strange pick. I just like the pick overall because Bishan's Evelynn will do a lot of damage. Swain on Mariam, is that how you say it? Ram?
Y'all don't want to get me on names. The chat always hates me. The fact there's an Aatrox here, like I can try to say it the way that I'm supposed to. It's just it doesn't really happen.
Yeah, and you know, it's just the Akali. I believe fits in very well with this team composition. They go all in. If Akali's a target, throws down the Shroud and just full stealth mode. I mean, it's gonna be really hard. I believe you should be able to sort of see a white outlining here or there, seeing where the Akali is. But just because she's in true stealth mode, you can't still target her. So it doesn't matter if you know where she is or on her positioning. It's just you can't damage her regardless, and she's able to just wait out a lot of cooldown reductions. She's moving real fast as well. Utilize those dash and that damage, and pretty much just start getting kills without risking any life, without risking the Akali's life at that point.
I mean, that is until she misclicks.
Oh yeah, into a minion too. Like, oh no. But I haven't seen that many Akalis though, so I don't know the matchup between Akali and Swain.
Oh. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I feel like a lot of the time compositions don't really pull through, especially in this meta. And we have to kind of see how the game evolves and what dragons come out. Like, it's pretty different than any other season I can recall.
Oh, there was one hashtag Baron win, by the way.
Yeah, Baron doesn't really do enough damage to win anymore. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. They made Baron a pushover too. They got rid of the debuff. It's like they're trying to make it more of the Elder
Wait,
Drake.
did they get rid of the debuff? When was that?
I thought that was a long time ago. Like it, I mean, it still does damage.
Give the damage reduction?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just I think
If they did that, I'd flip. I can't. Chat, you have to tell me here now because I just don't think that happened without me having a heart attack. That's like my favorite thing about Baron. Like I talk about it all the time. Any help here?
yeah, the debuff, you know, when you're walking away and you're taking more damage and you also do reduce damage, it's insane.
I might not be loading in if you are.
Oh, I'm loaded in.
All right, I'm gonna Alt F4 and join off you.
All right. I will play like if you're blind.
Well, I can see on the background stream, so don't worry, the color will come in. It did? Oh, how would I miss that? Like, what?
Right? It makes Baron a pushover, though, right?
No,
Like,
it just doesn't make sense. Like, you can't effectively stop a Baron if the other team doesn't have the debuff for... What? Are you sure?
I mean, Baron still does damage, but, you know, 6 items you can solo Baron. Or 5 items, I don't remember. As long as you have lifesteal or something like that.
No. Pronunciation. We'll start there.
I'm gonna call Swain until I get to talk to that player. Get to know the name.
Wow, that's just messed up.
Minions have spawned.
Right? It's not just me.
So is it Akali or Akali?
Akali.
I kind of like Akali more, but I think it's Akali.
Yeah.
All right, it's Merriam, by the way. Like Merriam-Webster.
Okay. The A&E, right? It has to be the A&E. That's what gets me.
Lots of great auto attacking happening.
What beauty truly is.
Someone spelled Akali with an O now.
Yeah, that's the other pronunciation, right? The like, well, I guess you could be really weird and be like, Okali. But I think that's Akali.
Wow. That's actually a lot of damage on Alexander right now. He's taking up too much of it.
He got lit up like a Christmas tree there. Evelyn with this cheeky invade. Gonna catch Trundle. Let's see if there's gonna be a ward. Nah, she's going right to the red. She's gonna get spotted, and this info is it's gonna be interesting.
Yep, there we go. A little bit of a red fight. Not physically just yet, just running around. Seems like
Really
Bichon...
nice of him to follow her.
Yeah. Now Bichon's trying to get the Raptors camp, but doesn't look like Haru's gonna let him. And while all that's going on, Bad Burglar is being attacked on, but Bichon, he's about to go down. Ooh. That's a great ignite there from Alexander.
Yeah, really committing the summoner spells to use there. I mean, he's going to be down the flash as well here, so this can lead to a return gank, but because you put behind not just any jungler in Evelyn, a lot less likely.
Double buff too, by the way.
Yeah, definitely going to make this hard for the Swain. I feel like Trundle probably should have just ran into her jungle there, but knowing that both buffs are down, maybe it's just better to secure the red buff and then go gank topside. Trundle definitely wants to be using his advantage, though. Having an ability like Pillar at level 3 is, I think it's busted, honestly.
Yep. Alexander, though, he's taking up a lot of damage. I believe he has to go base right here. If not, he's risking death, because
he's taking a Dark Seal here, and if you look, I'm pretty sure he would have gone Inspiration as well, which, I don't know, we can see. I don't think he went Inspiration, which is a little sad. Yeah, because he has the Nimbus Cloak. But with the Dark Seal, he'll heal up fine.
Oh, and also...
He has another pot.
Yeah, he's running the health up, and Miriam has very little mana. Not going to be able to continue that harassment for much longer.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure if it's better to go Sorcery, Secondary, Hero, Inspiration. I think if your goal is to start Dark Seal and take 3 pots, you're probably better off taking the tonic, especially into someone like Swain, where if you can pop the pot at the right time, you can actually use the movement speed to escape that skill shot. Even the W. But, We might get a gank here out of Trundle. Control ward, really nice usages here. Probably could have placed it a little better in that brush.
Yeah, Miriam just staying for as long as possible. Get as much gold for your first back. Make it very much worth. I think that's going to be the catalyst first item.
Yeah, Haru was just doing a really good job here of playing passively, but also being in the right position for if anything does happen. Very clearly sensitive to the fact that Akali is like low on health.
Yeah, so that's going to be the base from Akali.
Wow, this pathing by the Trundle. How much gold on Haru right now? Okay, only 200. Maybe that's why you just run to your Gromp. Maybe better to just take Krugs here, but...
I believe he even got both the Scuttles, or at least one of them, as well, so that's a pretty good amount of gold.
Yeah, he's doing fine in CS. I'm just more talking about like general pathing.
Oh yeah.
You know, heading from Raptors all the way to your Grump. Even pinging it to let your team know. Like, you feel like your team might say, dude, Krugs.
It's because the
But
last...
he's looking for this gank. He's right here with Evelyn, so this is good at least.
Yeah, so this is going to be a potential 3v3. Bad Burglar on the front. Gonna be walking backwards. There goes the teleport being used up by Miriam.
They spotted him.
Yeah, Miriam actually took a bit of a long time to get, you know, that one item, the catalyst. I think he was waiting to also afford a couple of health pots and a control ward.
Yeah, so this is a really nice back for the Swain, and it'll be really helpful into like Akali, who's going to be looking to burst. If he has all of this sustain, he can only not get bursted, but he can stay in lane for a long time. Looks like the whole map is about to start hitting 6, except for Evelyn, still stuck at level 4. Both supports ahead of her in level. Really set back.
Someone's saying this Braum is dirty. What did Horizon do, to be exact?
I wasn't actually looking in the bot lane.
Yeah. Maybe something happened so fast, I wasn't able to focus on it.
I don't let the directed camera do its thing most of the time, but that's because I'm like really antsy and interested.
Yeah, I moved my camera to the jungle side because I was really curious what Bishan was going to do against Tauru and seeing if Mariam was going to respond, but you know, Mariam did respond, but the Akali just had much more damage.
So the top lane matchup here is pretty much a stalemate, but that's if you don't count CS. So Fiora is going to be getting her first back here, and Aatrox is going to be getting a little bit more vision, but that's in the too late brush, so not the most impactful. If you're on red side, you probably want to push that more up towards the entrance. Well picky. And he's probably going to be looking to back here now that she's coming in with the Tiamat. Yeah. So really interesting buy by Fiora here. This means she's looking to not just shove this first wave, but she's looking to shove the waves following. Ooh, really nice job stopping her back.
Let's hit the fast forward, by the way. I think I'm a few seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, I don't know why my client's been lagging only since this patch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, same here actually. I already hit my speed up button all the way. That way we're on the same page here. I think it was because of the disconnection.
Breathe in the atmosphere.
Oh, Bishan's coming in. He does have stealth mode. No control wards at all. Hoodie Chris has to be careful. I think this is sort of giving it away here. Horizon does have Glacial Fissure. Really surprised no trigger was pulled there. Hoodie Chris was really far away from the tower. And there goes Mariam with the Demonic Ascension. But Alexander is not going to make himself an easy target just yet. And that is it. That's a huge burst coming in from the Akali. Getting quite an easy kill there.
Yeah, it definitely looks easy. Her mechanic's a little bit harder to like get down than most. But when it's all working, it looks really smooth. A lot like Riven actually. With none of the same mechanics.
Oh yeah, it's true. And then the Chomp for the final finish. At this point, Chomp does. I'm actually gonna go ahead and check how much. No, I can't. Never mind.
Yeah, you can.
I have my target frame down. I want to get up.
Wait, who has the Chomp ability?
Oh, that's almost.
Oh, Trundle.
Yeah, that's almost 200, 300 damage. That's close to 300 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Being that low with a
Well, he's only
catalyst.
doing 200 right now.
Yeah. Oh, and he's getting a Cinder Hulk too.
Yeah, I think that's the normal buy right now.
Bichon's gonna catch on to Hoodie Chris, and Hoodie Chris might go down. Looks like Bad Burglar gonna go ahead and headbutt in. Not too much there. Just trying to stop Bichon from trying to kill his AD carry. That is a flash heal too. Oh yeah.
Ooh, this is where the fun starts. Really nice flash.
Right on time. But the Shroud from Macaulay is on cooldown, so won't be able to engage back in there.
I swear she's a magnet for these Swain poles.
Oh,
And that's another route. That's what I mean. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's gonna keep landing them. He's already 2 components into the Rod of Ages, so he's just gonna get more AP, more mana, more health over
Does he have enough gold
time.
to finish it by now? I think he does, or he's 40 off.
No, he's 40 off. Yeah, it's 850 at that point, right? But do you go back
I'm
for
trying my best.
that? I think.
It could be 1150 now.
Oh, 1150 now?
It could
Dang.
be 1150 or 850. I think there's a 50 though.
You know what? Maybe even 750. I think it was 750 and then they buffed it to 850. But either way, I don't think I would go back for just Rod of Ages. I would go back for Rod and to get complete boots too.
Yeah, I like scaling too much.
750. Someone said it. Oh. 750 for Rod with the 2 components. Bichon's coming up on the top side. There it goes. The on guard here from AHD. Gets the full
Really
proc
nice.
from all of the vital points there, but Bichon very slow. Might be able to get the kill here. Gets the last hit, but the World Ender's gonna bring back Drumstick. I believe that's his name.
Yeah, that's Drumstick. Drumstick is he's a man. He's a legend, honestly.
Honestly, yes. He got away from one tower to the other tower while on the slowest lane to go back to your own tower without using the flash. So
Yesterday, this man played against Darius, who by the time he was finished with him was 1-8. Really nice job. Like, I swear to you, I don't know how he does it. And then picked Darius and proceeded to have the highest KDA and damage share on his team on the champion.
yeah, I'm looking at him now. I mean, there's a 2v1 and still can't kill Drumstick right now. He's not letting up at all, which is really good because he's beating SHD in the 1v1 lane, which is not something you want to be seeing, especially for your top laners. And looks like Bad Burglar, he wants to go in, gets the double knockup for the headbutt there. I mean, for the pulverize, and that's a good stun on Horizon. Horizon gonna be able to flash out. Looks like a bit of poke there, and that's the
Ooh.
crystallized arrow front and center, and the Glacial Fissure is not available. There goes the heal, but the drain from the Subjugate might be able to get it, but no, he won't. That's going to be a double kill for Mary M as he gets the roam to the bot side, but there goes their curtain call. Unbreakable is going to be procced up. Don't know, Jack is going to block these shots, though, and I don't think Xander is going to commit to this, but he is going to take a peek, throw down the Q, and everyone's gonna reset from here.
Yeah, that was definitely some interesting gameplay right there. Really, really lucky of the Ashe to use heal and save the Braum who was ignited. Grievous Wounds can really kill you. Oh wait, Fiora had teleport. A little disappointed, but we'll see if she gets the kill in the top lane.
Yeah, you think there's gonna be a kill? I mean, it's just a little bit of chase. Might even be just.
It looks the same as last time, but no Eve.
Yeah, right. His passive also gives him health back for the next attack, I believe.
I actually have to spend some time with him before I can learn what his abilities do. I played one game and hated it, so I haven't gone back to it.
Yeah, He's getting that lifesteal. It's pretty good. He does have 0 lifesteal items. But SHD, I mean, he went all out and still couldn't kill him.
I mean, he's going as all out as he can. But he has opted into a Tiamat and Ninja Tabbies and Vampiric Scepter, even the Doran Shield. Like, there is not an aggressive buy in his like inventory right now. There's even a Control Ward.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but that just means you're not going to be killing anyone.
Nope, just continue wave clearing. Wait for your teammates, especially your jungle. Or maybe even Marian. Marian will probably destroy this Aatrox. Because he's doing really well. He also has a couple of spell pin items as well. But here we go, 2v1, and Drumstick does not have flash. Sean is very desperate to get close, up and close onto Drumstick, and that's going to be an ignite and a shutdown kill right then and there for Alexander.
Yeah, but that's going to be a Rift Herald going down now. They're trying to answer aggression with aggression, and Eve knows she can do it.
Yeah, Sean saw Drumstick, and Drumstick did not see Sean, so he decides to flash, get the kill right away. We have the Rift up. Let's just get this first tower of the game up here already. Oh.
Now, I'm not sure how I feel about this call to rotate top by Trundle and Akali, but we'll see how it pans out. It's almost as if they know she's right there.
Glacial Fissure on 2, those concussive blows, they are stacking, and I don't know why he's not stacking up the last proc there for the passive, but Bad Burglar, he did quite a great engage there. I don't think Unbreakable is available, and that's a great knock up there from Bad Burglar. He's gonna give his ADC 1 kill, and there goes the flash from Moody Chris. That's exactly what I was talking about, and here comes the teleport from the backside as well. SHD is going to easily pick up the kill here. I believe that's going to be the Aatrox coming in as well. There goes the Rue, and here is going to be the dive as well. That's a great parry. Buddy Chris is going to hold on to that force shot, and I believe that's it for that fight.
You can't stand on the chin trap. You can't stand on the chin trap. No matter how much damage you can deal, you can't stand on that trap. This is another engage from Fiora, though. Definitely feeling more confident. Knows to heal under towers enough.
Yeah, SHD. I mean, taking out Drumstick is actually still impressive at this point. I mean, he couldn't do that before, but now he gets to. Was that because of the...
Revenants Hydra. I mean, that on top of pinning him against the wall, it's pretty much a no-win situation for the Aatrox there, right?
Yeah. Okay, it's Tiamat, Vampiric Scepter, and then Pickaxe, right? So basically like the Pickaxe, and then a bit more attack damage and proc damage from the item usage. What
really
did the trick?
Like, any bit of AD can help you out there. The issue when you're buying the Vampiric Scepter is that there's not a lot of AD on the item. It really just is for lifesteal.
Well, I'm wondering if he can keep it up though, because now since Drumstick just noticed he just died, I don't think he's gonna let himself die the next time, because that's just putting his team behind and potentially giving SHD a way back into the game for his team.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's back in. They're kind of there. They actually have a gold lead right now. I think the Black Cleaver can be more impactful if he can get into the fight. The issue is you can't split push against Fiora anymore because she's designed herself to do exactly that.
Yep, Dragon's gonna be started up here. Gonna be taken by Skyward eSports. And Drumstick's gonna also answer back and take a tier 1 tower on the top side for his team.
It's a really nice W. That's another route.
Oh, here comes the potential fight here. Right on top of Drumstick, and yeah, they're gonna lock him down, but here comes the rest of the team from Revenants White here, Drumstick still alive, and I think Bichon will be able to get this kill, but Maryam, he's in the middle of all this mystical fight here with the Ascension, and he might get it, but the Demon Flare was not good enough, and there goes Bichon though. He's gonna pick up a kill as well. It is a 1-for-1 trade on the board. Support for AD carry, and Drumstick still gonna probably be at risk here, but I mean, he knows his boundaries, he knows his limits, and he's just gonna go ahead and recall to base safely.
Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a messy fight there, but no one really taking much out of the end of it. We'd definitely like to see teams fighting over objectives or things rather than fights. Although, I do love beef.
I mean, it's 6-6 on the board. Skyward eSports, they're still ahead of the game just by a little bit of gold, and just because it's just a little bit of gold, I'm gonna say they're about even on gold here. Only like 500 difference. And the CS is also about even as well. I mean, the only one that has real advantage here is between the junglers of Bichon and Haru.
The real issue right now is Sky has a lot of unspent gold, and by a lot I mean somewhere around, I want to say 4K between them, everyone except Ashe, and the support just spent a lot. Actually, 3 control wards on the ADC and the support from Sky. Really, really nice to see that. I'm not sure if the ADC should be buying 3 though. Especially at O2, you kind of need that gold. I guess the CS might even it out. It looks like there's gonna be something fighting. Nope, that's the first here I've seen this.
Yeah, it's just a lot of clearing the waves, trying to protect that mid tower. Mid towers are not gone. The only tower's gone on the map is on the top lane, but it's not doing too much for either side of these teams right now. I mean, the only thing it did was just open up the top side and rotated the top players to the bottom towers, or to the bottom lane, I mean. And yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to go on about here. Everyone's just sharing XP and farm at this point.
Yeah, this is definitely a farm fest. We're gonna have to wait to see some action break out. No one really wants to be the one to pull the trigger. If this continues, we'll get to a point where no one knows if the other is actually stronger than the other. That'll be really interesting.
Actually, it would be a problem if Fiora does come out on top against Drumstick here, because then that will shift the things or the mood against, you know, for Skyward eSports. They have one true advantage right now, as since the game is about even, everyone is to be expected to do a little bit of ARAM here.
We would hope that's not the case. You can still make advantageous plays, especially based around compositions, if you want to.
Like, don't know Jack right now? He's in a dangerous spot.
I mean, specifically the 1-3-1 coming out of Revenant would be really, really good here. I actually don't know if that can be matched.
Oh, there we go, Hoodie Chris. He's gonna get killed off by Bichon here, and this fight has already happened. All of a sudden, teleports are coming in. That's gonna be one cancellation by SHD. He's gonna complete his. He wants to join in on the next team fight here. That could potentially happen. Maryam on the front. He gets a 2-man never move, pulls him in. Graceful Fisher under the tower, and it seems like it's gonna push off Revenants White off this mid tower here. So Skyward eSports is gonna be able to mission accomplished here for the mid lane. Pick up the first tower, the inner is under siege.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if they can get more out of this. Definitely a really good pick onto the Jhin. That's what you want to do. in almost every respect if you're going to be playing a pick like Evelynn here and playing it to the fullest of the potential. I just think rotations here to either the top side for Vision, the tower, or Baron are advantageous. Even going to the bot side to secure for the tower or the dragon. It's only a cloud, which is why I'm probably saying you want to set up the Baron, especially because both teams have Mountain Drakes. I feel like the retreat into your own jungle is probably the worst of the decisions you could have made after that tower take. But maybe they would have got caught out on pick. There are a lot of ultimates up on the side of Revenant White.
And dragons can sort of pick up the pace here, but it is just a cloud drake. So I'm a little bit disappointed here. I thought it was going to be an Inferno or a mountain drake because of how close these games are. But now it's just, I mean, Cloud Drake is not that bad either. You get permanent movement speed during combat, and you get those temporary movement speeds out of combat. So I guess it's sort of good for rotating. But no one's rotating so far. I mean, not any hard type of rotation.
Yeah, it's definitely what we need to be seeing, especially when advantages are taken, they need to be exploded. And that's kind of what I'm missing here out of Sky. Because they are definitely getting advantages, and there's a reason that their gold lead has gone from 1k to 2k, but that's not really much.
A lot of wards are being put up and taken out right now, and Skyward eSports are putting up or winning the ward advantage here around the Baron pit. The Hawkeye, surprised it didn't go around the corner there.
Whew. Swain doesn't know the pain he can end up in.
Oh, here comes
Although,
Bishan.
honestly,
Oh, sorry about that. Honestly, what?
oh, I'm just not sure if Aatrox could even kill him if he got on him.
I mean, if there's damage, yeah, he could potentially kill him, but Maryam is also putting out damage too. But I think I've seen SHD just do more work than Maryam is, so I'm not sure about this choice. But either way, I think Skyward eSports, I mean, just looking around at the map right now, they're going for a 1-3-1.
Really nice stop. That's exactly what you want. The W doesn't even bother you there.
Yeah, and he's gonna force out Drumstick, but Drumstick will be able to rotate to the top side. But either way, I believe Maryam will be able to take out this bot tower, but Alexander is coming down. Drumstick was not able to clear the way. Hoodie Chris just, you know, free farm. All right, coming up. Just cleared it already.
Oh man, I'm loving this Santa Brum every time I see it.
We'll put up this gold advantage for the viewers here, as everyone is around this Baron side. Still not too much is gonna happen, but either way, I mean, when these items are being built up, we're gonna see rather shift gears here. A shift of gears.
Have you seen Fiora fight since she got Trinity Force?
No. It was only when Revenants Hydra was, and the Revenants Hydra alone was destroying Drumstick. So as you can already see, SHD shows up on the top lane, and look where Drumstick is heading. He's already heading back, or he was actually recalling already. He wants to be on the opposite end from SHD, and I believe Maryam is about to potentially get this bottom tower. There are pinks coming in, and Horizon along with SHD are in a bad position here. They could get pincered.
Well, they really want these wards. If this was the LCS stage, these are the words you cheer over.
Oh, Maryam should keep on pushing here. There goes the curtain call on top of Don't Know Jack and Haru along with Alexander. They're going to go for the dive here, and that's going to be the headbutt pulverize combo. And Alexander, his shroud is up, but it does not matter. He's going to get killed off here. Then this is a full-on dive and a retreat coming in from Revenants White as they are being taken out one by one. Bad Burglar might get the stun, but doesn't matter because they are just up here, and that's a demon flare from Maryam. gonna go ahead and just do enough damage to start taking him out. Drumstick gonna flash over the wall towards the Raptors pit. And I believe Skyward eSports will be able to pick up this mid inner tower and potentially the inhibitor tower along with that.
I actually liked that whole team fight, so all of my comments are pretty useless except like, oh my god, the turnaround.
So far,
We're gonna see
so
if they
good.
can pick off the Baron.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean,
I used the Mountain Drake.
I mean, if they had Don't Know Jack because he has Blade of the Rune King is good. I don't think the Triforce actually does as much Baron damage as the Blade does. The Bork. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, Bork like will destroy a Baron or even a dragon. I mean, it's known as that type of item. The Trinity Force is more for towers because it can actually be procced on it. But I mean, still, you're gonna deal damage. You're gonna deal it quick, especially with like just the fact that you have so many damage dealers.
Skyward's lead is just going up and up and up here, slowly trailing down Revenants White lead when they were tied up about like just a few minutes ago. And a lot of resources was used up to get to Don't Know Jack. I mean, not as much as Alexander because he's a Kali, but the Alistar, Haru on the Trundle. I mean, now there's just no flash engage from both of them.
Man, Trundle's gotta feel bad there as Jin takes his CS.
Look at that. SHD finally gets in range of Drumstick, and then Revenants White sends 2 members down. And here we go. Looks like Horizon is gonna get caught up, but he's also gonna knock up 2 members of Revenants White, like SHD and
there's 2
Bichon.
Sky members on the back. This isn't over.
This isn't over yet. This is gonna be a pincer move here. You might see a fight for the dragon. It's just a Cloud Drake, but no one's gonna give this up at all. There goes the Eye of the Empire. Hody. Oh my gosh, Hoodie Chris is gonna just flash out there, but either way, Drumstick is in trouble here. The World Ender is finally gonna be procced up here, and I believe that is Maryam on the backside. He's gonna be able to finish off Drumstick and pull back Bad Burglar here. He's not gonna be able to get away at all, and Maryam, he's actually flashing towards the front here. He might be able to continue on this fight. The Crystallized Arrow is gonna miss, but SHD still is gonna get the dash there and get the kill. That's 3 members down. No jungle, no top laner, no support. This is gonna be an easy Baron here.
We hope so. You could definitely make it a bit difficult. Both the champions still alive have their ultimates. I think that the Mountain Drake will cover.
Yeah, Alexander and Hoodie. Oh, there we go. There goes the Never Move along with the Devious Block trying to get the drag up, and Bichon is going to secure that. And SDHD, he's going in on top of Hoodie Chris. Hoodie Chris should not be dying here at all, but he's going to get taken out.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I don't think the Akali should or needs to go in there. I think that like just having the Jhin ult, and if you see the potential to kill someone, maybe her life is worth getting rid of the Baron buff on one of them and trying for the second, and also trying to steal, right? Like, I feel like that's totally fine to give up your life and know you're not getting out. Although I guess Flash is up, so maybe Alexander thought he had a chance. We're approaching the 34-minute mark here. This is a long one. Not by old season standards.
Oh yeah, I mean, potentially these two could be the best teams in Nightfall League. Or am I wrong? I'm not sure. This is my first day shoutcasting for Nightfall since, gosh, I have no idea when.
This is my second time ever.
I mean, it hasn't been a year or anything. It's just been like 1 or 2 months. too bad. Either way, though, I like the way that Skyward eSports just totally split up every single resource that they have. If they hold on to this bot wave the way it is, or even that, at least the second wave that comes up, then SHD is going to be able to push for that tower. But I do believe that Skyward's, they have to back off out of vision. As soon as SHD comes out on vision or in sights for the Revenants White, they could potentially just jump on this team fight here and go for a 4v5, but inhibitor tower is just going to get completely sieged off. And another inhibitor tower right after that. And there goes the engage here. Headbutt, pulverized combo, drumsticks trying to get it on the front end. Haru also trying to get it on the back there, but it seems like Maryam is going to separate most of the team from Revenants White. The Demon Flare, so much damage all around, and looks to be just a couple of kills going down, but still, regardless, Skyward eSports are the ones heading towards the gray screen right now. SHD, last one alive, and it seems like Revenants White are still going to be holding on here, but SSD, he's still going to try to survive for as long as possible and finally get shut down by Hoodie Chris.
If only he had another ultimate.
But the inhibitor top tower, I mean the top inhibitor, still gone.
Yeah, they threw a lot into that.
Yeah. Sorry about that, stubbed my toe.
Definitely like to see them use the Baron buff a little more economically there. As fun as it is to take the full-on fight, sometimes it's better to just sit back and let the cannons do the work. Although they're at least keeping it interesting. For the like 3-minute lulls we get instant action when ultimates come up. Although I feel like sometimes they're fighting around summoner spells.
Yeah, a lot of resources was used up on the side of Revenants White once again to just commit and defend the bot inhibitor. But since it's open, SHD, once he comes back, I believe Skyward is going to put like 0-4-1 and go for the next inhibitor, potentially for a third inhib down.
That's Aatrox sailing off back to his base, chilling in the fountain. That is a juicy wave. We're not gonna give it to Fiora.
I mean, everyone
I'm
has control wards. Yeah. I mean, do you want to build your 6th item or just have a bunch of control wards, right? Everyone's stacked up to like, oh, they only have 1. You can stack up to 3.
I think you probably want to buy a 6th item, but you don't want to invest in it, and like you don't want to buy it until you can finish it, unless it's something like you have a QSS in your inventory.
Yeah.
If you actually look, Ashe is currently doing that, where she has a control word out and an Executioner's Calling.
Oh, there's an Elder. Maryam
like
is
also 23k gold.
Maryam is already in the middle of this blue side pit. Don't know, Jack is putting up the pressure with those volleys, and Maryam is gonna get dragged back by the Inferno Chains, and it seems like Maryam is gonna be the target here by Alexander. I think he's gonna get taken out very much first here, and Rampage for Maryam right before he dies, and a shutdown kill for Don't Know, Jack and SHM. Oh my gosh, that's a good crystallized arrow as well in the follow-up there, and I don't think Revenants White are going to be able to get out of here alive, but actually, that's a great pillar from Haru, but SHD, he escapes with the teleport during on all that fight, and he's going to be able to get game number 1 here for Skyward eSports.
Oh, he's even going to get a taunt in. How sweet. Someone ban that man for BMing. I know every league has rules about it.
So that is
Trying
1 point.
to use your $3 emotes.
The last fight was insane. Like Skyward didn't even have to kill everyone. They just had to kill a few and then go ahead and just
Man, there's more shade in the chat than at the beach. There isn't a lot of shade at the beach.
Yeah.
Not unless you go in the middle of the day.
All right, so it looks like we are waiting for game number 2. I just got the
Oh,
invite.
we're already getting invites. Wow, these boys are on it. I never move this quickly. I'd need a bathroom break. I kind of want to eat some chips right now. You know, a little something.
All right, so then we will go on a break here. I mean, quick intermission. No one go anywhere, as we will be back here very much shortly. So don't go anywhere, as we're going to go for game number 2 between Skyward eSports versus Revenants White. And we are back. That was sort of a long break, but does not matter. We are here, right now. And Skyward eSports, for those of you that just came in to watch the stream, they have already picked up the first win of the game. So let's bring it back in right here. Rakan's already being banned out. Senjuani's already being banned out. Actually, wait. These are the same bans from game 1.
Yeah, that's what we could expect here. Now, Chad, I do have some questions for you. Do we have any MVPs for game 1? I really hope the players aren't here.
I saw from someone that is not associated with Skyward eSports that Horizon was MVP.
Yeah, that's what y'all were thinking was the Braum the MVP?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention too much on the Braum. I was paying more attention to Mariam on how he was getting in there with Demonic Ascension on the Swain. Speaking of which, Swain just got taken away.
Oh, we're hearing a call that Parker carried. Now, I don't know who Parker is, but I can tell you if he's anything like Peter, I'm sure he wasn't carrying.
Peter Parker.
That man never carried his weight.
If anything, he carried Ben.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Right to the grave.
Right to the grave. Oh, man.
That's where he carried Ben.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Echo in this game?
Yeah, I'm hoping that's going jungle.
I'm hoping it's viable. I mean, last time I seen Echo was the last time I've seen Echo. Like, they're like, yeah, it's a good champion, and then go 0-12. Yeah, we're not gonna do that champion anymore.
I think Echo's got some credit to him, and he can do some really dirty things. I mean, like, if you were to look at my, like, actual account right now, you'd see my Echo, and it doesn't look impressive, really, due to any of the stats. I mean, I have a few games where I'm, like, 16-3 on the last patch. I think is my best score line. Playing in the jungle, that is. But, like, I still play against, like, a Platinum team that bans him against us every single time, despite never having played him. Like, he does things that other champions can't so well. I think he's better, though, as a counter pick for, say, like, a Kindred than just a blind pick. He really messes up Kindred.
Aatrox gonna be picked up again for Drumstick. He did really well there, and since and that's a really good Aatrox pick. I mean, you ban out the Fiora, they gave you a bit of problems, or the Fiora just completely outscaled the Aatrox champion itself, and then just bringing it back in, and let's see what the.
Yeah, but they can pick their top laner right here. That's the problem with this strategy, is it's something that you want to do on the red side, not on the blue side, is pick your top laner for the second phase of the draft.
Teemo would be a little bit awkward. The Infernal Chains is really, really strong unless you wait for the Infernal Chains and then you get the blind. But they were just really trolling me right there. It's going to be a Nami pick.
Wow, that's some confidence not to pick your top laner there. We can assume he's going to get 2 more bans thrown his way, and each are going to be specific to the Aatrox matchup. Drumstick should be in a good spot here. For anyone who's actually watched Revenant White play, they'll know that when Drumstick's doing good, Revenant White is doing good.
Yeah, because Hoodie Chris and Bad Burglar, I mean, they did fine, but they weren't dominant. They weren't that dominant in lane, so. Don't know Jack and Horizon, they just completely, when they rotated, they definitely showed that that dominance and balance in team fight, and they pulled it off really, really nice.
So the Trundle ban, I'm pretty sure isn't for the top laner. I think that this just means Drumstick's confident in the matchup if it's not into Fiora. Could mean a lot of things, though. You know, sometimes people are just bad, too. I've heard that's real.
Oh, no top lane bans, by the way.
Why would you ban Kindred? Kennen's a top lane ban.
Yeah, Kennen is strong. Lightning Rush and you're out of that W range. Wait, are they gonna flex their top at the end? This has to be a jungle pick. Oh no, it's a top pick. And it's Ugly Urgot.
I'm still really confused as to why Kindred gets banned if you've chosen Echo.
Yeah, is Echo mid or jungle, like you mentioned?
I still like it doesn't matter. He's gonna beat Kindred up.
Oh, that's gonna be J4 jungle. Along with the Swain, along with the Aatrox, the Ahri. Then Ahri support ADC. Anything's possible in the bot lane nowadays.
I mean, there's a Zyra, so it'll be a mid laner that's being picked right now. The wonky coming out. Yeah, it's Yasuo mid.
Yasuo AD with Zyra.
Yeah, so I see Yasuo probably going mid.
Yeah, it is. It's going mid.
I'd at least imagine that's what you want to do. Think into the Echo.
Oh, Zach wouldn't be a bad idea.
I mean, he could be bought with Zyra, but I just don't think that's good into the Nami Gen. Yeah, so that's how they'll play it.
Wait, is that for real? Okay, there we go. I was like, Echo top? I mean, I can see that. Can dash also out of the chains.
Yeah. It ends up like I thought. It's Yast in the mid and Swain in the bot lane. It's just, I believe, better. And as I think everyone knows by now, Swain and Yasuo's synergy can't be understated. Any CC that lands can be chained forward. It's going to give Yasuo the chance to land onto priority targets. It's really, really good turning any CC into a knockup. Also, they've drafted quite a few knockups independently. I'm not sure if it really matters. You know, we have the Zyra ultimate, we have the Yasuo knockup itself, and then also Jarvan and Aatrox both have one. Any thoughts on the game here?
Oh, I was just I'm gonna show this photo to someone I know. But any thoughts on this game? Skyward, I gotta say this right here, right now. I've never, ever seen a composition like this. Never. I've never seen Urgot and Echo together, and I especially have never seen Zach, Urgot, and Echo all together. And, you know, I've seen Aatrox, J4, Yasuo, Aatrox, J4, Orianna, Swain, you know what I mean? It's like, and then Swain ADC, we've all seen that. It does work. Not 100%, but it still has a pretty good win percentage or win rate down at the bottom, so it's considered to be like one of the top ADC players, more over than like typical other ADCs such as like the Kog'Maw or the Kallisto, or I mean, it's just Swain is just better at that point. But I've just never seen this composition from Skyward eSports, and my only comment about this game is I want to see where it heads into. There's a lot of engage potential here. Zach has the furthest engage in potential. Urgot, no one's gonna escape from his death from above, or death from, I forgot what it's called on this ult, but either way, I think this game's gonna be a bloodbath, because there's so many in lane 1v1 dominant. Zach not as much dominant as J4, but Zach could just get away either way, no matter what. But yeah.
So this is, I don't think, as awkward a composition as it's being made out to be. As we saw, the Jhin last game does a really good job of setting up tower dives for the team. We can imagine a world in which all of these champions do exactly that, but better than they did in the game prior. Just the Urgot ultimate is absolutely dirty, and the Echo's ability to deal damage and get out of tower range, I think this team is just set up to dive in siege. And I think that identity, if played to, is a better win condition than get knockups and have Yasuo carry.
Avarice Gaming just said the SKT skin comp. Yeah, I don't think there's a Urgot skin of SKT.
If there was, I'd probably try to play the champ again, but I'm still upset about the rework. I miss my Urgot who hated everything about life. It was so relatable. He was just like living his suffering, and I was like, "Oh, I feel that so hard, bro." Like, it really is.
Yeah.
Like, someone's telling it how it is out here, and then they changed it on me. Now he's like, "Life is suffering, so I'll be tougher than it." And I'm like, "Nah, I just like you wallowing in sadness. Quit doing something about it."
Like, I'm going back to a moo.
Exactly. Like, I just want to be depressed for no reason at everything. Just like, I don't have friends, even though there are these 4 people with me.
Right, so we are getting into this game. My
Wow.
Spotify, by the way, broke down. Great use of Spotify. I'm reporting them. I wasn't able to use one entire month of Spotify properly. So I believe they owe me a free month.
Good luck with that.
But yeah, not much intake here. I mean, I can't say too much of what goes on here just because of how unique these team compositions are coming in. But the team has practiced them. Then I want to see that practice become... I mean, I want that practice to be executed really well here.
I have so much faith in Sky to like just take this game, honestly. I just think that their composition is set to do great things. And in the fashion that they tried to last game with this 5-man sieging. Yeah, this is really good for them.
Oh, what's the report echo for? Because he didn't have the skin?
Yeah, you don't know that? Come on, learn to meme, bro. Skins get wins.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I personally think that like before every game you should get an indicator as to how much money each team has spent on their like respective skins for that champion. So you can figure out who's gonna win. Near 100% accuracy.
Going down? Oh, that's aggressive warding there from Don't Know Jack. Guess he does know how to ward at least.
Minions have spawned.
Well, there are just pings everywhere, and it's beginning to get infuriating to me. I can't imagine how they sit through it.
Yeah.
And more pings. Pings on pings on pings.
And there's nothing there as well. Like, they just pinging ghost out there.
Speaking of ghosts, they're real. Don't touch mirrors, kids.
Or use the Ouija board. Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't say not to use it. I would just say don't use it with a friend, because they'll move it. We're gonna have to see if Echo can get this. I think he doesn't get either of those. Yeah, that's sad, sad life. He's gonna have to cede those over to Yasuo. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get the Zac cheese here. I think that's a product of it being pretty bad in and of itself, and him being on the side without red buff. Urgot's going to be taking quite a bit of damage here, having missed most of his abilities for the intro fight. Drumstick knows that. Alexander going to start landing more shots on Numerian, who's using his Q on cooldown, it seems. A little peculiar. And these roots are going to continue to come in. Seems like it's a team-wide thing with the Swains. Or a game-wide, I should say. That was Marion on the Swain last time.
Yeah, Swain and Xyrus snares. I mean, you're snared up, and then these plants that are seeded or grown from the Xyrus passive is just really, really strong. I mean, he just took up less than half health there, and he was at almost full. So next time he gets caught up, he's probably gonna die unless he uses the heal.
Zac's invading. Jarvan's looking for a mirrored invade onto both of the same camps.
Oh, SHD.
Workouts. Yeah, he's limping. Unfortunately, Zach not going to get the most out of this. Jarvan will. That is unless he goes and gets a gank off here. Still don't think you can kill the Yasuo because of
That's a
passive.
slingshot. Oh, Alexander gonna get the flesh
Yeah, he might die
out, and there
because
goes
of
the
that.
root and the pushback as well. The ignite is ticking. I don't think it's gonna be good enough, but wow, Miriam, great
He missed
flash, but I'm not sure this is worth. Haru's coming in. There goes that teleport used up by SHD. Bishan's gonna jump over the wall, and that's a great drop, carrying him over, and Don't Know Jack is gonna get taken out. Just like I mentioned before, one more root combo from the Swain and the Zyra. This gen should be dead.
Yeah, so if you actually, like, I went back and watched the clip, the Echo never gets the shield from his W. Despite having used flash, that's actually what cost him that with the tower shots. Really sad stuff there. Oof, I swear I'm back caught up with the game.
So far, so much stuff was used up. I mean, there was a lot of fighting the past 30 seconds everywhere too, and I actually
nice
sort of
plays
expected
by
that.
Yasuo.
Yeah, getting
Oh my
behind
God.
the wind wall.
You might need to start banning this against Alexander. It's such a strong pick with so much synergy right now. You know, I think everyone in League has been a part of a composition where you got into the lobby and someone said they were going to play Yasuo, and everyone said, yeah, let's do it, and you drafted a comp like this, and it just didn't work out.
I think
Part of me is really hoping we can get the solo queue experience, but another part wants to see what happens if the Yasuo does get the chance to carry, and it looks like we're going to get that.
I do see a different composition, and or just the standard, like you run Alistar, Gragas, Zac. You know, you just run all knockups, but it just lacks everything else. So this is very balanced here. Swain, Zyra,
That's fair.
they're their own thing. J4 is also his own thing. Who cares about Aatrox? And then Yasuo, you know, he's also his own champion as well. So they're not really dependent on these knockups. They're just gonna go for the fights here. And yeah, this is gonna be one of those. And the Chroma Break is gonna be used up here. And that's a great amount of damage on top of Alexander. And Alexander is gonna get taken out. Haru is being chased up here. There goes the Root and the Never Move, but they are both gonna miss though. Not gonna hit on target, but Drumstick is roaming down here, and Drumstick's gonna catch on to Miriam. Let's see if Miriam can get out. He's gonna dash over the wall, but that is the World Ender that gives him an increased attack range. Gets the kill from Miriam, who tried to get away.
I mean, on the bright side, Urgot's not going to get bullied anymore. Something he could definitely use down a lot of CS. Not exactly experiencing the same type of joy that the Fiora lane did.
Definitely not. I mean, I can hear his suffering. And, you know, Urgot's ugly too.
And shouts out to Revenant White, though, for, like, knowing that they can pick this pick back-to-back and still have faith in it. A lot of teams would have shied away from it.
Yeah, shying away, not feeling confident. I mean, that brings you down. You know, you got to be very confident. You got to make the plays, right?
And that's more engaged. Yeah, you want to talk about confidence, that is Drumstick's middle name. It's kind of what he does.
Oh, yeah,
I swear,
definitely.
this man's O2 looking confident as hell dying.
I'm actually surprised the Aatrox was available once again.
Well, it's really hard to get him off of an impactful pick. He just plays enough.
And Haru is actually on the top side here. Cataclysm is available. World Ender is not. So Haru and Drumstick are going to have to trade out tower shots. There goes the Infernal Chains. SHD is going to be able to walk away from the range there. But there goes Drumstick. He's starting up the fight. Does have flash. And that's exactly what they waited for. But Haru's going to be able to get taken out. That's going to be Hooded Chris that's gonna also get taken out here on the bot side. Bad Burglar is on the run. There goes the flash. 4-shot wasn't enough, but that is gonna be from Horizon, who's gonna flash himself. Gets the ebb and flow with the ignite combo.
Yeah, that was pretty beautiful. I don't know if it was all needed, but it looked nice.
It puts them out even on the board.
Oh, Zach's gonna get into the jungle here and get a little bit of a fight going.
Hoodie Chris just used the teleport. But he is going to be able to walk away. There's really not much follow-up here from Skyward eSports.
So, looking at the golds right now, it doesn't look like many advantages have been amassed on either side, except for Drumstick, who holds almost all of his team's gold lead and then some.
Yeah.
Oh, is Urgot gonna get the spot? He had the board. Nice job. Both men should know their respective teleports will be up soon.
Fear Beyond Death. That's what that ult is called from Urgot.
I mean, I call it bullshit, but I guess that works.
I know. I mean, what does it do? It does like... Okay, it doesn't do damage, but the ult triggers at percentage of health. You could be at 1,000 health, but as long as that's like 15% health, the ult would trigger. But SHD, he's feeling the heat from this Aatrox. I mean, he's already 32 CS below, and Bad Burglar is going to start up a fight here. So is Hoodie Chris as well. SHD. The camera's, I think it's the camera. I'm a little bit confused on why the camera just all of a sudden changed, you know, but...
Oh, sometimes you gotta direct it because there's two fights going on. It's just an AI.
Yeah. Usually the directed camera loves top laners, especially when there's two tanks.
See, I've like pretty much quit using it altogether unless like I'm streaming, and then I just let it run because I figure it's better than whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't have the quick reflex to go back. But it didn't seem like bot lane was the real trouble. It was SHD on the top side. He was in deep trouble. I mean, Drumstick got to kill him. Well, he didn't kill him. With the help of Haru, they killed him. But didn't have to waste the ult there from Drumstick. Oh, that tower survived.
Ooh!
Yeah, it finally goes down.
Needed to. Oh wait, does he have the chromos for Echo? I think so.
Not too familiar with chromos.
Those are expensive. Like, wow, that's like 15 bucks. You gotta buy it in a pack, I think. I don't think you can buy the individual ones.
I mean, if you're buying chromos, I can carry you from whatever tier you're on for money.
Oh. So, it's one of my favorite things is adding people to see that. Will boost silvers. Not bronzies, though.
No, not bronzy.
Dude, that's just too hard, man. Elo, hell and all. It's real.
Definitely is. Like, person goes 0 and 12, and yeah, it's your fault. Like, what? How does that make sense? and then you say too easy, and then you get banned. It's like
GG too easy.
It's like, why did I get banned for that?
Yeah, I'm no stranger to being banned here with Riot Games. They've told me I'm more toxic than 0.02% of the player base on 3 separate accounts.
Oh, good knockup. Arian's by himself against a Rift push here. And the entire team of Revenants White. Skyward eSports are definitely suffering so much in this second game.
Oh yeah, you can buy the chromos in packs. They're in their own section in the skin store. The packs are even better most of the time. Like I just picked up Graves and his pool party skin for like 1500 RP when it's it came with all the chromos too. Man, we're not going to be seeing the siege here on mid, I don't think, even though it's what the composition's built for.
I mean, I'm just looking at it, and it looks very much one-sided. Yeah, but it looks very one-sided too. Yeah, here's the cannon. Let's see them push.
Yeah, as you can tell, they're going for the dive here. They're set up really well.
Oh, there we go. Gonna dive onto the back end. That's the last bounce. It's gonna capture up to 2.
Yeah.
And there goes the tsunami from Horizon, but it's not gonna do anything.
Ooh.
The tidal wave is just not at all useful here. And B-Shot's gonna be forced to leave. Drumstick is not gonna let him. And there goes the Blubbers from the passive. And he's gonna get taken out. That is immediately 3 members down here for Skyward eSports.
I think that what happened to the tidal wave? Was it Windwalled?
No, it went through, but I think it was just the Cataclysm knockup combo and the swing combo too. And Miriam is gonna be stuck here onto the front, but we'll actually take out Alexander, and there goes the teleport being used up as HD still has death beyond fear, or fear beyond death. Don't think he can get it though. He's trying to.
So was that the Jarvan wall?
Oh, there we go. Bit of damage here. That's gonna be the curtain call as well, and there goes the proc. Ooh. And that is gonna be Drumstick. That's gonna get into the meat shredder there, I believe.
So I'm actually not sure what happened to Nami's ultimate there. I think it got blocked by the Jarvan wall because does it stop on collision with the wall?
Oh no, like the tidal wave was good, but just
it didn't go through.
Maybe, I mean there was a wind wall, but it was like pointed the wrong way, and Haru might get jumped on here, but doesn't look like. I
might go look again because that really turned the fight. If that hits, they win.
Go for it.
I'm not sure if it was a bug. I watched it at 0.25 speed, and I still can't tell.
Yeah, go for it. Let me know, and then when you're coming back, we'll both fast forward back. I mean, we'll both fast forward.
I'll just fast forward, and I'll tell you. Because you're the one with the stream up, so like... Yeah, Yasuo windwalled it.
Oh, okay.
Instantly, it was like on reaction to seeing it. Because he actually got pulled by the Zac. That's really impressive.
You can fast
I had to watch it from his POV because it disappeared. I only saw it go on cooldown. That's the only reason I even really know he used it.
You can fast forward all the way. I have it fast forward all the way. Both be on the same time here. Oh wait, I think Mariam is gonna get jumped here by himself. Drumstick very dominant. This team on the back. Oh, the never move is gonna hit up, and yep, Alexander is gonna get the last breath. The devious flock also causes a knockout when pulling in a target.
Wow, Echo actually able to favorably trade with the Aatrox. Kind of weird. We'll see if Drumstick can make this work.
Yeah, there goes the shield.
Fear.
The Chrono
It's gonna
break.
be about avoiding the ultimate. He doesn't want to get hit by the Chrono Break. He doesn't. All right, that's passive, and I think Miriam knows he's done here. The question is Drumstick gonna let him be done?
Doesn't have flash. Miriam does not have.
That's the mistake
and
right there. Why are you going back in,
Yeah.
kid? You used everything.
The Darkened
You're not
Blade.
getting that kill.
He got caught right at the end of that Darkened Blade, and that's the most damage of that combo from the Q.
Yeah, it's just you have to know you're not getting the kill there. I don't know why you go in. Your only play is to protect the turret by stopping the waves, and I think at that point you know you can't even do that. I don't know, maybe chalk it up to stage jitters, maybe chalk it up to hinting.
Yeah, that was very confusing for me too.
Especially from someone who's been playing really, really well. I mean, at least in the last game. This game, not as much, but like in the last game, like still did.
And even that, I don't think he could have cleared the second wave after that, because then Drumstick with the lifesteal on the passive, and he also has lifesteal in his kit. It's just, you know, he's gonna get that health back. So Mariam can just do what he can do, and then back off, don't die.
Oof. Yeah, watching Drumstick work just feels bad. I still think Sky have a really good chance to come back in this, though. Particularly on the back of the Jhin.
Yeah, Jhin is still a good carry here.
He never really ever stops being a good carry. The only real question is he gonna get to that point or not?
Yeah, right now, just halfway into the rapid fire cannon, did finish off his Storm Razor, but I mean,
They're just seeding this.
Revenants White are also growing too.
I'd have been fine with this had they secured this vision earlier and committed to the 20-minute play where you sacrifice the dragon for the Baron.
Oh,
Feels
SHD,
bad.
yeah. He's not gonna be able to hold on to that inner tower. Bot lane inner tower.
And it's their turn to clear vision. Everyone's gonna be getting their vision scores up here, just trying to pad stats, secret agreements and all.
Oh, Dono Jack got instant engage there, never move. Gets the pullback. Hoodie Chris has to go away. I thought that was the Stranglethorns from Bad Burglar.
No Stranglethorn here. They're setting up for the full-on defense here, and wow, this Nami is just incredibly unlucky. Oh, I feel so bad.
That was like a pixel away for the knockup.
Yeah, it's the same way it feels when the Yasuo is able to react to your, like, tsunami.
Oh,
coming in.
Haru gets actually interrupted there by SHD. Gonna get a little bit of 1v1 fight down here on Drumstick.
Yeah, he's just running the wrong direction. Corrected himself real quick.
And actually, Urgot can still beat the Aatrox because of the ult, let alone just the ult.
Yeah, the ultimate's impressive to say the least.
But he's just so far behind. 175, 313, and he's 3,000 gold ahead. I don't want to go too much on the math there. I'm gonna say like 2,600, but no, he's 3,000. Just gonna say it out like that.
I normally just go like 2.6 if I'm really feeling like I want to be exact, but like, meh. It's my official attitude towards most things.
Oh, it's actually 2.2.
We might get lucky enough to get a game 3 here, though. I think that's what we got to be rooting for.
That's a Thornmail, right, on Urgot?
Oh yeah, that's why you build Bramble Vest.
Doing like really defensive items for Drumstick. But when it comes to team fights,
Yeah, I should have built that before the Black Cleaver. That's like an awesome laning item. Like Bramble Vest is so good in top lane, just to buy. Like you just buy that, that's it. Don't finish it, and then you get your Black Cleaver right after, because like Bramble Vest Phage feels much better than Black Cleaver when you're behind.
Revenants White want to get a fight in right now. They do have advantage though. SAG is actually holding off against the Aatrox now. Doing really well.
Yeah, if he had built this item beforehand, it might have been doing this for a while. It really does negate a lot of the damage from auto attack healers. Wow, he's gonna go in here, switching targets left and right. They may not even secure this. Oh!
Yeah, Haru tried to go for the steal on the red buff from Don't Know Jack. Still gonna be able to secure it.
And he knew that they were there. Wow, feels
Yeah.
bad. Cancels the auto attack on the cannon there.
Man, Drumstick is chipping that
Wow, they're
inner,
on the Baron right now.
inner tower on the bot side. Don't
They're
Know
on the
Jack and
Baron.
Horizon are back up though. They're around the inhibitor tower, yeah. And SHD, he's gonna die
So the
here.
Baron's half health. Like Aatrox was killed in bot lane, but the Baron's at 3k.
Yeah, so here we go. Miriam actually got in. Bichon's on the edge
It's
here.
a 50-50 and they don't know what to do about this. Oh my god, this is one of the most awkward Barons I've ever seen. They're super low.
Drumstick doesn't have ult, by the way.
Are they just gonna back off? That's so low. Oh my god. All the vision negation. They don't even know the Baron's not being done right now. Oh, I want to throw my mouse.
Why?
Why are you gonna call the TP from him unless you want to get that?
I mean, could
If
they?
you want to back off, you can back off.
Could Skyward eSports could have taken like advantage of that?
I mean,
because they
didn't
backed
have
off.
vision. Like if they have perfect vision and they see everything we see, then yeah, the right play there is the second they back off to hop right back on it, kill the control ward and force the fight because they're so low. And now you have the advantage, right? Because like you can stop them from getting into the pit. But they didn't know any of that happened. And by the time they could have known, I mean, that's the Zac Q and it's full HP.
They have all three elements on the side of Revenants White. All is missing is the fire, the Infernal Drake.
You know, I don't know how many scrims you have to play before you come across that scenario that just happened at Baron. Like, it's definitely in the double or triple digits number. I just don't know what it is.
Oh, here we go. We're gonna be seeing a fight down here on the inner, and there goes a cataclysm and a tidal wave, and Airborne goes on top, but Don't Know Jack, but he's gonna walk away, but finally gets taken out here eventually in SHD. He's trying to get out. Demon Flare from Hoodie Craze and Mariam. He's one of the only teammates here that can do damage. 5-man strong for Revenants White. Inhibitor tower will go down. Inhibitor will be next. Bichon forced to go back to base. And
It looks like they want to take this to that game 3, and they want to do it right now.
I think they can. They do have the win wall. My game has frozen up, and we are back.
I don't think they want to. If they stay any longer, it's overstaying now.
No, they're overstaying at this point. Yeah, drumstick gonna get caught out just a little bit by bit here, but Maryam is gonna get returned on. Curtain call. Gonna try to get the last few shots on top of drumstick. That's gonna be the win wall.
Please go right to Baron right now. Nope, it's not gonna happen. Man. I don't think there's any vision on that side of the map.
No, they have vision. If you go F2, they have all the vision on that side.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, they had all vision. Were they not confident that they don't have the damage?
Well, that's what I was saying. If there's no vision out of the side of Revenant White, like that's why you're capable of taking that. Now they're clearing it out, and it's going to be no vision for the side of Sky.
Yeah. That Baron does not like Alexander.
Yeah, the Baron tends to not like a lot of things. If he had a report card, it would say doesn't play well with others.
Bishan's on this side.
They're just clearing words. They don't know they have a Baron to contest right now, but they do. It's a 50-50 now.
The 50-50 is going to start up here, and that's going to be the last bounce. And yeah, that is the stolen Baron there for Bishan, and there goes the Aqua Prison. But who's going to win out on the fight here? And that looks like still Revenants White, though. SHD once again by himself, gonna get taken out here very much soon, and that is gonna be a teleport towards the base, but actually that teleport has been canceled.
Yeah, 50-50s, it's hard to let them happen. I think the ensuing fight's a little bit choppy. You probably don't have to all go down, especially because the minions are crashing in, but at least Echo and Nami get back and they stop any Nexus turrets from falling down. Really good job there from Sky. Probably minimized losses best they could, or pretty close.
Baron minions might be annoying enough here to defend this inhibitor tower. This could be their ticket up for Sky right now, having the Baron taken.
Man, that Swain recall is just regal.
By the way, when you called the Baron being taken, like I've been pressing my fast forward button and it's all the way on the speed up there. Yeah, like when you called the Baron was stolen, it took me like 2 seconds to officially see it on my side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then I kept on hitting the speed up button and it doesn't move, so I'm actually maxed out.
So you don't want to click it a bunch, you just click it once.
No,
if you
it
click
hasn't
it multiple
moved.
times, it won't know what to do. If you click it once, it'll go to 2 times speed and catch you right up.
Alright, let me actually back. No, it hasn't moved. Okay, it's probably broken.
I'm at 31:46. Going on 50 now.
Okay. Oh, it just... What? I did not press anything and it just started up. I was just like, yeah, I gave up. And then all of a sudden, everything started moving fast.
Nice.
It was broken for me.
The client and the spectator have just been awful lately.
Oh, yeah. Have you gotten those, you have loaded up the package, but unable to spectate the
I've
game?
gotten all sorts of bugs. I couldn't even, like, we'd have to spend the rest of the game casting just talking about the bugs I've encountered. So far, 3 client side, of which 2 literally didn't even let me queue up. And then the spectator, this, along with the one you just described, and like another bug where you're just constantly getting booted regardless of the fact you're in. Like, one doesn't let you in and the other kicks you when you are.
Oh, Inhib is coming back up. This is going to be another potential siege on the side for Revenants White. It's going to be too troubling for them to get in here. And is that an Elder Drake this time? Yeah, it is. It's an Elder. Oh, no.
Wait, it's not an Elder, it's a Mountain.
Yeah. My bad.
I'd already looked at it. I was like, huh?
I thought it was an elder. Oh man, I brought up the hype for no reason. Oh, actually, this is another 30-minute game, by the way.
Yeah, these games keep on going to this time. I feel like this one could have ended before 30.
But this could be the last fight. If Revenants White wins this fight, it's gonna be the last fight of the game. I think Skyward can actually clear these waves. I mean, captivative audience, the cues from Maryam. Oh, Hoodie, Chris actually is gonna get stunned up there, and that's a deadly flourish, and Chris is gonna be forced to use the Zion. Bad Burglar's trying to get away, but Bichon's not gonna let them. Stranglethorn is gonna hit up on the roof there, but it's not gonna do anything. That's a double kill for I don't know Jack, and Maryam with the plays gets a double stun.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive there. You gotta give credit where it's due. Maryam doing all the work, and then some. Yeah, this Echo's gonna start putting in work really quick and just exponentially pick up. I think the biggest roadblock he's hit right now is the fact he doesn't have his Rabadon's Death Cat. But all these other items are probably necessary. Just being greedy.
Oh, Bichon, please be aggressive, Bichon. This is no time to wait until the rest of their members get back up, and SAC is gonna be able to pretty much cancel the flag and drag, and Fear Death from beyond is gonna get the kill on top of Haru. World Ender is gonna be procced up. Don't know Jack is gonna use the Deadly Flourish, and Maryam's gonna also put up the shield, but no kind of re-engage there for the side of Skyward eSports. But if I was Skyward right now, I wouldn't let them reset.
Yeah, I think this is when you gotta put your foot on the throat and just keep on going. I think that's where you take top tower. But instead, they retreat into their jungle and take their camps. Probably the better percentage play.
But right now, I mean, the way they won the fight before was because they picked off Hoodie Chris, and then they killed off Bad Burglar, and then they killed off Alexander, and guess who weren't there? Drumstick and Haru. So they easily beat off a 5v3, which, you know, you pretty much just outnumbered the odds there. But I don't know how many chances you're gonna get another pick like that in this game right now. That's already gonna be almost 40 minutes in.
Yeah, the next pick like that could spell complete disaster for the team that it happens to. As you can see, though, Echo going to be getting his first needlessly large rod, working his way towards that death cap.
Comebackable is not even a word. Haru has to be careful. SHD will be able to just catch him on the jump there. Don't know Jack is actually huge, by the way. He finally got his IE and he's doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, this team hasn't really had a chance to have this damage-ending kills, but I think that this Baron will be the moment where we see it. The question is, what happens with the split pushing happened by the AA trucks? Is Drumstick going to get the inhibitor? Teleport on both the top laners, on Swain and on Echo.
Yeah, so Revenants White sticking together as a group now. Don't want to get picked off anymore, because one more pick like that definitely will end the game. Oh, Death Dance. That's what Jack went.
Yeah, that's a... Wait, Jack?
Yeah, don't know Jack.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. He must be really afraid of the burst, I mean, for good reason.
And he gets a bit of lifesteal too. Or maybe,
yeah, I mean, maybe
a lot.
The GA is still better.
Oh, that's, I mean, yeah, you die, you come back, GG, right? No one on the side of Revenants White besides Drumstick has the GA. So it would be a huge advantage here because at this point, like Drumstick and Haru and even Alexander can one-shot Don't Know Jack.
2 Guardian Angels just got bought, I think. It just popped up in my chat log.
Oh yeah, I see them.
One for the Yasuo, one for the Aatrox.
Oh, and another one being built up for Haru too. He has the chain vest.
Wow, everyone's going for it.
I think they're gonna stall out until they're able to get those 3 items.
That could be a Knight's Vow.
No,
maybe it's a Guardian Angel.
It has to be a GA because you can go all out and die and not worry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a guaranteed win.
So. Still, I think then you'd want to take the stopwatch, not the chain vest.
Oh, Drumstick is actually going to get caught out here, and there are members who are completely separated as Mariam is trying to get in. That's going to be the less bounce capture on top of Drumstick. That's also not going to be the proc up yet, and there goes Last Breath on top of everybody here on the side of Skyward eSports. Bichon not knowing what to do. He's on the side. Curtain call. That's going to be the GA procced up, but this Yasuo is going to come back up. Bichon's the only one alive, along with Don't Know Jack, Mariam, and SHT. I don't think there's gonna be a teleport to protect him, but he flashes over, and it looks like he's getting away.
The Great Escape.
The Aatrox almost. Wow. Drumstick now doesn't have GA
and
nor
they turn
World
their
Ender.
attention immediately to the Elder Drake.
Yeah, and the Elder Drake's a pushover.
At least when you got 2 Mountain Drakes. Yeah, I'm not sure how the next fight ends up being won by Sky. If they want to do it, they have to get a pick, and they have to get the pick. I think that's the optimal phrasing here. You really have to get it. You can't just half kill an Aatrox.
Yeah, they did get picks, but World Ender, GA's being procced up. I think that's good enough because you only lost without 1 casualty.
Yeah, they did pop both of the GAs and the passive. Yeah.
Now the 3rd GA that's gonna be coming in for for Haru, man. It's not gonna be possible to one-shot this Zyra. Has Zanya's. As soon as Mariam gets in range, just Zanya's right away. Mariam's gonna be there like, okay, who do I dash to now?
Man, this is just going to get slow again as we're waiting for someone to take something. I think this is going to be the play for the open inhibitor.
What is that longsword build? That can't be Essence Reaver on the Jhin.
Yeah, that should be a control ward, but maybe he just thinks he needs the damage because he's coming in for the final siege.
Okay. Seems like Revenants White, wow. Walk right in and come out victorious, getting that inhibitor.
Yeah, now the Baron's going to be the cause for attention. Once again, having all the vision on it, but not actually any of the control of Sky. And as is tradition, Revenant White will shove the mid lane, then clear the vision.
Yeah, second needlessly large rod. How long till it gets death cap? It's only 300 gold away. Death cap, Mariam's gonna hit hard with that death cap. Even clear up these waves real fast with that death cap too. And the Elder Drake already ran out. Doesn't last that long the first time you kill the Elder, but the timer gets longer and longer the more you take it down.
So they're starting this with only vision of the Echo on the bot side.
There goes the control board as well over the wall here. Let's see what Bichon can do.
They just got vision on that.
It's going to be a 50-50. Let's see if he can get in. He can't be disrupted. He's going to use the less bounce, and now he's going right now on in, but he does not steal the Baron at all. Tidal Wave over the wall. Miriam is going to escape, but Bichon, he is stuck in there. Going to get taken out. Great Aqua Prison, but better with that wind wall to block it. And Bichon, only casualty on the side of Skyward eSports. Going to get killed off here. Everyone else is going to be forced to defend the base.
Nami just throws every ability into the wind wall from Yasuo every time.
I mean, the tidal wave went through this time, but yeah, the awkward prison, ebb and flow.
Yeah, it's happening quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's a problem with the way that Nami's being played or a problem with playing Nami into Yasuo. I think it's probably a bit of both. As with most things, it's more complicated than like A or B.
Oh man, the GAs are coming back up. Once those GAs are back up, I think it's gonna be game. Like, I don't see any way or any possible way that Revenants White does not win this next team fight.
I mean, I see it. I just don't believe it. Let me get the classic 45-minute pause. Someone is running to the bathroom. Well, I'll keep y'all entertained and take a potty break of my own, showing you my strength and resiliency here. Well, first off, I'd like to talk about the vision score. When a game gets this late, we can see that supports actually are the only people buying anything that resembles vision at all, sitting at 101 and 94 vision score respectively, with their teams having 59 and 61 as their second highest. Obviously almost doubling, you know, that. Pretty ridiculous out of the supports. The mid laners doing exactly on par with each other. The only real discrepancy we see is in my boy Drumstick, who's sitting in the top lane almost doubling the vision score of SHD. Any thoughts on that?
No thoughts, no comments, no autographs.
No autographs. It took me a second to figure out what that word was. My brain just didn't want to process it.
I'm just looking at these Guardian Angels, like, they're coming up so soon. Like, why don't the seconds show up, though? I wouldn't mind seeing a little tiny timer on top of the icon. But I feel like that's like 3 seconds, 2 seconds away.
Yeah, it'd also get a little cluttered if they showed that, though. Like, I can barely make out the items right now as is. I think we're about to get back into this one. Everyone seems like they are, and I quote, are.
Bathroom break. I guess he must have been shooken up that bad.
Oof. This top lane push, this looks like something that ends lives.
Yeah, I've seen this so many times in my experience, and it's definitely going to be the end. That's the first thing that goes down. Inhibitor tower. Obviously, right? Drumstick's putting up a lot of pressure.
There's a chance in the mid.
Drumstick is going to be the target. There goes Serik's Gage. It's going to be procced up. World Ender is also going to be used up here as well. Everyone's running back to the top side. Miriam almost one-shots Bad Burglar. Horizon still gets a good tidal wave. Does not get pretty much knocked. Does not get blocked this time around. Miriam is going to get the kill on top of that Zyra. Alexander trying to get the kill, but no, he doesn't. And one by one, everyone's getting killed off here. And eventually, yeah, this is going to go into Revenants White's favor here.
Odd that they stayed with such low health bars, especially the Echo. Could have done what Zac and Nami just did and came back for the 4v3 with bigger HP.
Here we go, the jump in. Aqua Prison.
There's not
Aru.
damage.
Flash. Bishan. Yeah, he's a tank. No damage, no ability power. Horizon. He's gonna get
this
chained
is
up
the end.
here.
We're going to game 3.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go into tiebreakers here.
The question is, how long do they want to make it last? And I guess not much longer. Well, you got what you wanted. The Echo dove in, proved he could have killed the Zyra the whole time.
Surprise, surprise! Echo kills Zyra.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I will also be right back. So,
That was a long one.
yeah, that was a long one. Hey.
And Aatrox and Jarvan have 2 deaths between them. Matching Swain.
Yep, so we'll go ahead. Go on a quick intermission. But we will be back.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside. Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way to even when I'm feeling down, I fight. Even when I don't know what is right, I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside.
And we are back live here. Game number 3, tiebreaker. I brought in a new song for the picks and bans here because it's tiebreaker. This is the most hyped up part of our lives.
Oh, hey everyone, we're back. What's up? I'm here. I'm alive.
Me too.
Sorry, it's been a long time since I last saw y'all. Maybe like, I don't know, 10 minutes. So Drumstick's not going to be getting the Aatrox this game. And the Swain has been decided to be first pick priority for Sky. I really like the changes they've made coming into this draft.
Same bans, by the way, but except for Skyward eSports, and same first pick throughout the entire series. Swain has been the first pickup.
Yeah, I mean, the teams are just prioritizing this because it deserves to be prioritized. Yeah.
And these bans, by the way Skyward has the Zoe, Nocturne, Aatrox, I honestly should have seen that Aatrox ban last game because the Fiora ban, they saw it and then they just like, oh, okay, well, let's not ban Aatrox, let's ban something else, which I forgot. I think it was like Aurelion Soul. And like, they should have just banned Aatrox, you know, after seeing that Fiora ban.
Yeah, I think it definitely would have been a better call, but I mean, sometimes you can put faith in yourself. You believe you have a counter pick. It doesn't really work out like you'd envisioned. I mean, you know, I can't judge too hard. I'm sure I'm guilty of the same thing every once in a while.
Wait, Heimer? Heimer AD? Oh, okay.
Really strong pick. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if it got picked. That's how I'll leave that.
I thought it was gonna be Heimer AD. He's like top 3 on the chart.
I mean, the Kai'Sa's really strong, but I'm not sure if she's actually better than Jinx. I mean, like, obviously better being kind of subjective, especially in a meta like this.
This is the first time I've seen Janna. I'm actually really happy right now that I'm looking at Janna. This is the first time I've seen her in such a long time.
Yeah, I actually don't know why she showed up right now.
Is it because she's not good, or?
I don't think she's good, personally. A lot of people, I'm sure, would disagree with me.
That's fine.
I played her quite a bit prior to the like shield changes, and I feel as if they've got her.
I mean, I feel
almost as hard as possible.
I feel like there's just other champions that are more comfortable picks and they're really strong, and that's the composition that you're gonna be practicing a lot with. And then Janna is just left in the dust because of it, you know, like. But I think because even though Janna has rotated into this new side of the meta, the composition still stays the same. So the experience that you learned from knowing how to play with or around Janna, it's still there. But I just don't know how strong she currently is, especially when they added the decaying of shields, especially from Janna shields and every other support that adds shields.
Yeah, the decay can be just downright abusive towards the kit and almost disable Janna from doing anything that makes her unique whatsoever. Yeah. Although I have really pointed opinions on this.
Oh, Kennen? Oh, man.
Beautiful pick if we can get it.
Oh, we got
And
it.
already I'm just a little happy on the inside.
Me
Kennen's one of
too.
my favorite picks. Or should I play him even though I can't play him?
His ult is ridiculous. Like, really can't dodge it. It's really hard.
Honestly, his whole kit's pretty ridiculous.
I played Kennen on the one for all, by the way. I went like 4 or 5 spellbinders and then 1 Rabadons. Just one shot all the jinx that were picked. And they were crying.
That's pretty fun.
They're like, oh, you picked the cheese champion with cheese items. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I went with the regular build on champions.gg.
Yeah, Kennen definitely has that potential all the time. Personally, I'm more in love with the AD build, but I just have a bit of an affection for it. I really do like the ability to swap between the two, because one is so like sustained damage and one is so burst damage heavy that like having the choice is really unique.
3-minute wait.
Oh, the Darius. That's a really nice pickup too to take away from Drumstick. Wow, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, but Kennen could be so abusive against Darius. I mean, any range is so abusive against a melee range champion. I hope I don't see an AD Kennen. Just keep it AP. Really strong.
I mean, I disagree with that. I'd love to see my AD Kennen. I do think that you'll lose if you do it, but I'd love to see it regardless.
Oh yeah. Do it for the style points, I guess, right? AD Kennen. I mean,
No. Fuck the style points. Do it for me.
oh, okay. Do it for your sit straight.
Exactly. Style points.
I mean, it's actually fun. Like Kennen both ways is actually no. I lied. The AP way is like the standard. It's not as fun, you know. But Kennen AD, I feel like that's fun.
Yeah, Kennen definitely like can swap up a little bit between, you know, where the fun is and isn't. I think that the fun of the AP build is being broken, which like not every player typically enjoys. Some really love being broken. I mean, you know, this is why skins sell so well on those champions, but
I wonder if AD Kennen and AP bot lane support Sona still work.
I think Sona support will actually never fall out of the meta. In low elo, at least. That's just because she does things that like players can't account for without having seen her a few times, which is fair. There are a lot of champions like that.
These team compositions, I don't have too much to say. I mean, there's so much lockdown on the side of Revenants White, and then so much, let's pick one person and just totally destroy him on the side of Skyward eSports. I mean, Bichon on the Evelyn was disgusting, and then Mariam back on the Swain was also just disgusting as well. So
Yeah, we'll have to see which flavor wins out here.
real. Gonna be a lot of it. Still pretty good. Aftershock on Nautilus. Nautilus is strong too. Lethal Temple for the Jinx. Phase Rush for Xin Zhao. That I don't know how to build Xin Zhao. I just built Xin Zhao. I mean,
you can go phase rush, right? Like the movement speed is never bad. I think every champion likes movement speed. Just kind of as a rule of thumb, right?
yeah.
I was actually really enjoying playing phase rush on Nocturne for a while. Just because of the way that his E works when you ult in. Well, as we load up into the game, we'll notice Malzahar has taken the inspiration tree, gone for stopwatch and the minion dematerializer, means that he's doing exactly what he wants to.
Minion spawn.
We have an interesting choice here where the Jinx has taken lethal tempo and the Kai'Sa has actually gone fleet footwork.
And you thought it was just
That's a little
harmless
weird.
breeze.
I still think Kai'Sa scales better than Jinx. Jinx does get strong, but Kai'Sa just, I don't know, her evolves, the burstiness.
Kai'Sa without combo, I don't know if she'll be able to do as much as a Jinx with lethal tempo.
You're going for that spread. I want to say peanut butter spread, just because I like peanut butter. But pretty standard stuff here. No one got any deep wards either.
Oof. Malzahar passive already going down. Doesn't get mana back on that auto either. Yeah, disqualify the whole team.
For that tap dancing or foot loosing on the mid.
Exactly.
Oh.
We don't allow BM. This is a Discord league. This is serious.
You got a little Kevin Bacon in the mid. Oh, look at that damage. That's exactly what happened game one. Huh?
I've always liked Honey Smoked more.
Who is that?
That's a type?
A person? Dancer?
No, it's a type of bacon.
Oh!
Honey Smoked.
Yeah, okay. That.
Who is that?
I was talking about a real person and
First blood.
yeah.
No, I know you were. It was a joke, my boy.
Oh my god. You just trolled me so hard, Sid Stray. Are you serious? Oh man,
It's just a joke. It's a little joke.
I thought we were
I don't
a
know if
serious
he's trolling.
community and we're not even shoutcasting anything.
I literally just made fun of Discord communities like 30 seconds ago. Did you miss that subliminal?
No, I knew that happened. I knew that happened. Oh man.
Like, come on, that's half the fun.
By the way, Miriam got that kill without the ignite. And yeah.
And knew he didn't need it. There was still a burn going down too. That's really nice.
But Miriam showing that promise of dominancy on the mid. It's completely
really showing
insane.
that first pick.
Yeah.
Although he could have been more impactful in the first game. I think is the best way to phrase that.
I mean, the way I see it, whoever gets ahead in their lane is sort of the victor of the entire game after. Because the teams are so well coordinated that they can play off the win of a single lane.
Yeah, the issue is if you're trying to play off the back of a single lane, you end up with two lanes that probably aren't all that strong, and the other team does have stronger lanes in that position. I think it's an art to balance it. Although, really nice pick here by the Nautilus. Gonna get some free poke.
Yeah, getting a huge damage. Gonna get poked down, but it is Nautilus. He's gonna be able to get that health back. No problem. Has relic shield charges. Bishan tried to get the fight started on top of Drumstick, and Alexander, he's getting fairly low here. No flashes this time around, but either way, can be forced to back off here just a little bit. Haru was coming down, and again with the never move. Here comes Haru this time. He's gonna use the flash. Bishan is here actually, and there goes the love dust, but it's not gonna be good enough, I believe. He's just gonna be able to do a couple of damage there.
He's really upset that those extra lashes didn't head the way of Malzahar.
Would be upset too. But still, Alexander having a bit of trouble there.
I don't know how to do that.
Huh?
I played quite a bit of Evelyn. I don't know how to aim those.
Oh, the hateful spikes or whatever it's called?
Yeah, hate spikes. I think they're hate spikes. Maybe they're hateful.
I mean, what's the difference, right? Like,
well, it's like hateful sounds like something, but hate spikes is just like, wow, that's aggressive. Because like hateful sounds like it could be the name of a band or a real thing. Hate spike, that's not a real thing.
oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah, then,
Nah, that's just evil.
then it has to be hateful spike, right? I could even check it. Hold on, let me check.
Oh no, it's hate. I looked at it. It's hate spike.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's hate spike. Never be any more wrong.
I don't actually know why I know that difference off the top at all.
All right, I'll learn. I'll learn all the names of these
Oh
champion
God,
spells.
please don't. Some of them are dumb. Like all of the Mundo ones.
Mundo, toss. Mundo gets burned around and walks around.
No, they're like masochism and sadism and.
Yeah, burning
But they're
agony.
backwards.
Infected cleaver.
Yeah, it's dumb. Infected cleaver doesn't even really make sense. It's like infected with what?
Oh, with his own blood. I don't know. Oh, airborne
Ooh,
on
the
top of
flash, he
drumstick.
wants booty.
Yeah, slicing maelstrom and a stun there, and SD.
What?
Yeah, that was a bit too. Wow, he still wins it. That's insane.
I think it was the confidence. That was the goal. You blow the ultimate to give Kennen all the confidence in the world. Like, how can I lose this fight? He literally just misplayed every single ability and flash.
Oh, Bishan. No, he's not gonna be able to get on Haru. Haru's gonna get away. But yes, I mean, he hits him twice or once, I believe. No, I think it was twice, and then ults. But Kennen was standing there too because he ran out of energy, and then on top of that, Maelstrom, Lightning Rush, what is it? What is it called? I don't know what the other two.
Maelstrom?
No, yeah, Slicing Maelstrom, Lightning Rush. Then he uses his W. That was it. Like, that was all his damage. And if it didn't kill, you're just standing around, like, wondering what to do with your life, you know? But he is going to get the Hextech Proto Belt first.
Oh, I'm waiting for the cheeky W over the wall. Chris looked like he was lining it up, but instead they're just gonna get picked. Wait, what?
Wait,
KKRS.
he could have killed Bad Burglar there. Or they could have killed him. You saw how he poked up, like trying to get into the river brush? Could have.
Yeah, I think that could have been murder beef right there.
Yeah, there was no wards in there either. They didn't know they were in there. And
Yeah, I guess they just weren't confident enough.
I don't think they know Bichon's down here.
Well,
Oh, he
now
just
they're
got the flank.
confident.
Yep. Here we go. Hateful spike, or hate spikes, I mean. Oh. Not much
that's the way to
action.
play Evelyn. Don't use the W if you have the damage to kill him anyway.
Yeah, the love dust just gives away your position. And that's Janet for you. I mean, she just got hit like 4 times and died. Cloud Drake available. Actually, this Cloud Drake will go really huge in favor for Bichon. Usually in favor. And Horizon, wow, beats out the smite. Feels bad. No, it's on cooldown.
E. Nice pick there. Doesn't elect to use the passive.
I think Alexander's still having a difficult time against Mariam here.
Yeah, it's gonna stay difficult. The real issue he's gonna have is that if he can't shove the lane quick enough, Swain's always gonna be able to land poke.
Oh, Rift is being started up here. Oh, the pings are going down. We might see a 3v3 fight here very much soon. If possible, there goes the Never Move to Devious Block and a Demonic Ascension. That's the hate spikes right there. Alexander, he's in big trouble. There goes Eye of the Empire, and that is a full Soul Shards and Demon Flare possible. And no, not going to be any of the kill there. Bichon still has the ult if he wants to use it. But that definitely gets Revenants White out of the Rift Pit.
Yeah, they actually didn't use a lot on the escape there. Definitely a lot on the engage, but we have another engage, speaking of those.
Oh, that's a great interruption from Horizon. Those caustic wounds being procced up and just doing a lot of damage, and it looks like Horizon's actually going to turn around, get the Ignite Killer Instincts as well for the follow-up, but it's going to take up some of those tower shots, and SHD has to run away. Bichon still has the ult, waiting for the Love Dust, but actually he's just going to watch as his teammate dies, but there goes the ult and a shutdown kill on top of Haru, and Bichon being chased down by Drumstick. Drumstick, no flash available, and there goes the stealth mode. Bichon is out of there, and this is potentially first tower here on the bot side for Skyward eSports.
Yeah, they're gonna get it before the Cunningham. Malzahar looked like he might have roamed, but actually just went for a ward on the Herald. Actually, that's really nice control ward vision on the top side for Revenant. They're really prepared for this Evelyn.
Oh, that teleport coming in for the flank. That is going to be the cannon. Slicing Maelstrom is on cooldown. Looks like not going to be able to find anything, and that teleport should have been
Feels
canceled.
bad.
Yeah. That teleport should have been canceled. Just, he's down there for no reason. There's no dragon. The tower's up, but the bot lane's going to be able to come in and protect it.
Yeah, it's just a feels bad moment, no way around it. You show up, you do nothing, you walk away.
And he's walking all the way back to the top side.
And no teleport express today.
It's like punishment there from the team, you know? You're gonna teleport down, you're gonna walk back up. Lightning Rush
I
helps
love
out.
that Swain spin.
The Swain spin? Going base?
Yeah. I think it's Dragon Slayer maybe.
Oh, Haru's gonna get caught up here. There goes the anchor pull, and Haru's gonna be forced to flash over the wall, use the blast cone, and the ult is gonna save him.
Or Dragon Emperor Swain? I think it's Dragon Emperor.
Oh yes, it is. Or Dragon Slayer. Could be right, because you were right about the hate spikes.
For which one?
You were right about the hate spikes. You could be right. Could be Dragon Emperor slain.
Oh, I mean, I could look it up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Got
no,
phones.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I got a browser.
Yeah, if I try to tab out, it causes lag. I don't want that. Oh, SHD, he has a couple of wards. He sees Haru though.
Man, it's Dragon Master.
Oh, both wrong.
That hurts. That hurts. Well, I knew it wasn't Slayer because he's got dragons all flying around him. Cause like he's not killing him. He's very clearly.
Oh, Bichon, he's doing a lot of damage. Gee! Wow, the Voice Seeker was on point as well, but that doesn't matter. Hoodie Chris is just getting taken out.
Yeah, that's another butt gone. Gonna watch the game in black and white for a little bit.
Doesn't cause lag, it causes frame drop.
Yeah, there you go. Tell them about borderless mode.
No, I do have it. That's actually the only way OBS reads it too.
Really?
Yeah, it only reads it off of borderless, windowless.
But we got a Drake spawning. It always looks like an Infernal, and this time it's just a Cloud.
Yeah. Well, I'll even show you I have it under borderless. Okay, wait, maybe on a pause or something.
Yeah, Dragon going over to Sky is a pretty big advantage here. It's going to allow them to split push and keep up their like efforts, especially on the Evelynn who's 4-0. The more that she could be in another, the more often she could be in another lane, the better off those lanes will be. Yeah, this will add to the terror, especially because it's the second. I'm actually getting really, really afraid for any chance for Revenant White to come back after that. And it's a Mountain Drake spawning after that. That's almost the perfect one you want to pair with a Cloud Drake. As you can see, 3 are rotating through the top side.
Oh.
And they're going to be able to pick up the Scuttle Vision on her.
Stolen too.
Now, if I'm Revenant White here, I think we have to make the like desperation play and just go for the Herald here. Honestly, this is the most even that Jhin is going to be with Evelynn for the rest of the game.
Oh, Horizon can start the fight. There goes a Voice Seeker on top of Hoodie Chris. Hoodie Chris is going to set up the Chompers, and Horizon could turn around, get the ult if he wants to, but he's not going to pull that trigger. Arcadian Rain on top of Haru just dishes out so much damage. Marianne was there, pushes the rest of Revenants White up. Oh, Bichon goes for the 1v2 there, takes out Bad Burglar. Mariam is on the side. Never move is gonna miss, but does not matter because Hoodie Chris does not have Flash available. Mariam does have this. Oh yeah, Demon Flare. Oh, not enough damage at all. But still will pick up the tower on the top side for Skyward eSports. Now Skyward are going to turn onto this Rift Herald.
This is a scary Herald. The later it gets, the more valuable the Herald becomes. Once you reach 18-19 minutes, the Herald's at a point in value where, honestly, it's almost always 2 towers. I mean, someone has to pick it up.
No, Jack's all, I'm not going to pick it up. Well, I'm going back to base then. Like, okay, fine. This is so one-sided too. I feel like it's one-sided. Bichon literally can kill Hoodie Chris or Bad Burglar one shot.
He could kill anyone in the other team. A couple of shots. I think Haru's the only one who even stands a chance. And that's just because he built Merc Treads.
He has 1100.
Alexander too because of the passive.
1200. That's a Lich Bane. Bichon can buy Lich Bane now. Didn't have it before. He was one-shotting without it before. Now he's gonna be one-shotting with it.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the build path is when you're this far ahead. I probably would have went for Aroa, but I have problems.
I think Runic Echoes, Lichbane, and then go for, I don't know why. Hextech Protobell, but I don't know why. Like,
Yeah, see, I think you skip the Lynchbane. Say you deal enough damage because you got the Runic Echoes and just build a Rod of Ages. Say you're never gonna fall off.
yeah, get more health, more mana, bit more tanky.
That's what I used to do on Nidalee and Elise when they were both good.
Oh,
if I got
yeah.
like a really big lead like that, I'd build Roa just because like the health and mana were invaluable.
Bishan should be looking to get more kills here. He's just completely unstoppable, and then with the Cloud Drake on his side, oh man. Oh, he's gonna get cut out here. Bishan, wow, he throws down that ult to get out of that slicing maelstrom. That's Drumstick without the ult. He's gonna get anchored here, and that is gonna be the ult as well with the pull from the Swain, and wow. I think Skyward has this on the bag. So much pressure here. Bishan has the Love Dust. He put down Haru, so that's why Hoodie Chris did not get hit, but that is a great knockup as well. Everyone is starting to drop very slowly here, but Bishan still a strong champion, and that is Mariam gonna still survive there for a bit. Great knockup from the Janna, but wow, that's a great fight here for the re-engage, and that's a triple kill for Mariam. He gets a great, he had also shards, gets a great Demon Flare, and then picks up the last kill on top of Bad Burglar.
What does Swain oh, it's not an Ocean Drake. Why does he regain health that quickly, that low? Is that like a passive or something I don't know about?
Yeah, lifesteal, right?
It's the birds, right?
Yeah, the birds.
Yeah, it's the birds. I just forgot there was so much death down there. It happened so fast.
Someone said Rabadon's death cap. I would not disagree with that at all.
They're saying it's red buff. Oh yeah, I guess it's red buff giving him that 21. That really is OP, my god.
Mountain Drake, oh, it's two Cloud Drakes. Actually, I was really crossing my fingers.
With the birds, I guess it makes sense.
And I gotta say this, Skyward eSports are probably...
at least I'll admit it. Better than admit you don't know something than pretend you do.
Rabadon's death cap, let's go. I want to see a needlessly large rod. Oh, I saw it! I saw it!
Yeah.
He's going for it, yes! Spellbinder, Rabadon's death cap,
They just can't build MR in time and deal damage at the same time.
They have Merc Treads, but that does...
That's
Merc
not MR.
Threads. Yeah, well...
like it has MR on the item, but that's not like...
Yeah, it's not...
something sizable.
It's not good enough.
Like, that's not gonna force Bishan to build a Void Staff.
No, it's not even close. Not even close. And then what's next? What's the next item for Haru here? He needs attack speed. He has a bit with the Triforce, but I think he might be forced to go MR. But if he goes MR, what about the rest of his teammates? They're still gonna feel the wrath of his ability power from Bishan.
Yeah. It's gonna be a bad time. I mean, Trinity Force is finished across the board, but still.
Hoodie Chris is not even there, and Haru has to use the ult. That is real bad.
Just to get away, too. Yeah, this is,
Mariam is here. He could use a blast cone. No, he's not. He's just gonna blow it up, and this Baron uncontested.
Yeah, this is that point where it just begins to get a little sad, and you're just hoping for anything. That anything is a drumstick engage, in my opinion. I think he has to come out with the cannon and land the slicing maelstrom that he picked this pick for. If that can happen, I think there's a really good chance. Someone has to get Jinx excited, though, at the end of the day.
Oh, he could not get another rod, so he goes for Elixir of Sorcery. Good enough. 50 ability power bonus for 5 minutes. 3. I didn't read it.
Yeah, that means that they're looking to end here.
3
really
minutes.
Excited to see this choice. We're gonna be trying to end a game before 30.
Yeah, no one can stop HD here on the Darius. No one wants to get caught up by Bishan, and he can roam about anywhere. And now here comes the 1v1, by the way. Gonna get the full stack. Haru is in big trouble. Yeah, he's dead.
He's the whole team. Oh, that's bad. That's the game, honestly.
They have no front line. They do have the slicing Maelstrom, but is that gonna be good enough? Because Hoodie Chris, he's gonna go down here. There's no doubt about it. There goes the slicing Maelstrom, but here comes SHD for the support here. But, oh, actually, yeah, Bishan's gonna finally get caught up here. But what about this inhibitor top tower and inhib?
The double super minions are coming soon to a Nexus near, I'm gonna say Revenant White.
The Nexus tower is gonna go down. Don't know Jack. Don't know Jack has free fire, free aim down on this Nexus tower, and there goes Drumstick, but he just used the slicing Maelstrom, and he's gonna get taken out. There goes the pull back from Alexander, and Alexander is dead, and this is it. Skyward eSports are gonna take up this match 2-1 against Revenants White. All right, that is it for this stream. I don't know. I'm not gonna end it just like that. GG's all around. Let's go on a quick intermission. Sit straight.
Intermission? What? That's the end of the game.
Yeah, no, a quick intermission. All right, so what do you think about that game so far, Sit Straight?
That was slower than our slowest game of our series. I think that Riker has just summed up all of my thoughts into one phrase. Like, my God, those were long games with massively swapping leads, just swinging back and forth. At the end of the day, I'm not sure we have a clear MVP. This is just a good series to watch. I think both teams could definitely work on the executing on closing. It seems like Bishan was just like pissed off by the end, and this is probably why he goes for an elixir to end, because he just wants this to be over with. Lots of big leads, and with it, big fights.
So we're gonna look at the damage chart here. It was pretty even between Bishan and Mariam. So, I mean, not that far for the Kennen and the Maus as well, along with the Jinx. They were also pretty evened out. But the point was that Bishan can one-shot Jinx or one-shot Janna or even one-shot anyone, like you said before, Sit Straight. And, you know, that was just the killer of the entire game. I mean, what did he have on the kills? He went 6-1. Mariam went 5-1. Don't know Jack went 3-0. So most of the kills on the side of Covenant White was on Haru and Alexander. The only thing I have to say is that yes, you know, Jinx outscales the Kaisa, but when she gets one shot, it's just, you know, there's not going to be any scaling game at all. It's going to be who scales fastest, which I believe it had to be the Kaisa. I mean, Kaisa, very mobile, played safe as well, has the killer instincts, had also Horizon on his side at all times, and even if Bad Burglar was next to Hoodie Chris by his side, it just didn't matter, because Bad Burglar is a squishy target, and that's something that Evelyn thrives for.
Yeah, that's definitely the right way to put it. So the chat is calling out pretty loudly for an interview with Mary Yam.
Mary Yam? Oh, it's Yam? Oh my god. Mary Yam, isn't it?
I like Yam more. I'm not sure if we can get them in here or if they're listening and we could get them into a different lobby because I'm pretty sure that I don't think you have the permissions to get people in here. I don't.
Oh, I don't either.
All right.
And I don't have permissions
we
to
can
get
just
in
make
there.
a group call.
Group call?
Yeah, it's probably the easiest way to go about it. I'll just send you both a friend request.
All right.
All right, we're gonna try to make this happen, people. Give me a second. Your dad's gonna be a little sad about that.
That's okay. He's not watching either.
So now your team put a lot of faith into you. You know, they're giving you the Swain first pick. I mean, both games where you got the first pick, right? So I guess we'll talk about that game in the middle where things went a little bit astray. What was the team thinking in the Urgot pick? I think that is just the question on everyone's mind.
Hold on, let me look at the game. We were talking about this earlier before, like when we were prepping, and we were trying to figure out what we wanted to play into Aatrox, and they banned the Fiora, and we were just kind of like, what do we want to do? And they were drafting a pretty solid 5v5 comp, so we decided to try to go for more of like a 1-3-1. And we figured Urgot was our best chance in a split push comp.
See, I had read this entirely differently as a 1-3-1. I thought y'all wanted to siege with the composition you had drafted. Specifically because the two people who you'd call split pushers look like their whole goal is sieging. Echo and Urgot, right? Like Urgot with his ability to kill people below 25% HP just being like broken. And then Echo being able to like dive and get out. Just almost too easy.
I mean, we definitely could have swapped into that, but I think going in, that was more of our idea.
Okay. I'm just curious, you gotta ask. Now, is there a reason that y'all let so many of these picks go through in that draft as well before, like, the Yasuo gets picked without having seen the Yasuo? Because personally, I couldn't see it coming.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you had a thought about it.
To be honest, when I asked to pick Echo, I assumed it was mid swing, but my team was telling me, but I just ignored them. They were telling me that their AD carry plays swing, and then I got a little cucked in the matchup.
Yeah, because Yasuo does a really, really good job into Echo. Yeah, just, it's really hard to be a melee champ into the melee champ that's like basically ranged against other melee champions.
Yeah.
Which I think is unfair, but like, let's not get me started on what I think is unfair or fair in League of Legends. So let's talk about the games where you are killing it. Swain, is there a reason this pick is so popular between both teams?
I know, because they had their AD carry and mid laner both really liked it from what I saw. And then he's just so like, it's so annoying to play against him where he can just walk into your team, like, just kill everybody and zone out everybody if you don't respect him. And you can't really, it's really hard to burst him down too. So he's just really hard to deal with.
That?
What was that?
What's the breaking point for that? like when does he like take off into being able to, just chase people down and, be that man who like feels like a general? Because I mean, both games it seems like you have like early game that's just pretty much slow as anything else, where you're not dying, you're not really helping out the team too much, you're kind of swaying, right?
Yeah.
And then this moment happens, and this is what happens with most swains, where they just somehow kill everything. Is it something to do with your soul charges or builds? Because
usually early game you can get 5 stacks, and then once you hit 6 you'll have your 5 soul charge stacks, so your first ult is going to be super impactful if you can get like a good fight off. And then as long as you can just team fight well and you have like 1 or like 1.5 or 2 items, then you can pretty much destroy everybody, because that's when he spikes like super hard.
Okay, that makes sense. I had a friend who played Swain exclusively, and we like duo queued together for a bit. I just remember him constantly being dove and coming away with the double kill.
Yeah.
Completely to my surprise, and this man would do it so often, it just like it quit surprising me. And being a jungler myself, I just let it happen because I knew it was going to go down.
Yeah, he's not fun to dive.
Yeah, a lot of CC going on there. So I do have one question. This is just something I love to see out of Swains, and I really noticed was kind of odd about you. You seem to do really good with the W placement in the lane. You catch people out, and like you can clip them just or get them to go exactly the way you want them to. But I didn't see you do a lot of the like spying with it or trying to steal buffs or camps or anything else from the jungler.
To be honest, like there was one time where I W'd our own red buff to see if they were there, and me and Kais, actually both W'd it because our jungler asked us to. But I don't know. Usually, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a greedy player. I don't wanna W to find the jungler. I want to W to do damage and get me stacks.
I mean, it
That's
worked
all I'm
out.
gonna say.
It worked out in the last game, so like we can't fault you too much for it. I just noticed it. I'm not sure if we got any questions from you out of Mighty Rye.
No, I have no questions.
Okay.
All right, well, that's all I got for you. If you'd like to thank anyone other than your mom on your sign out, you're totally welcome to. But if you'd like to just double down and be like, "Yo, mom, I really love you," feel free to do that too.
All right, I'll give a shout out to my team. We did really good tonight, guys. I'll give a shout out to Juju and the academy roster who are cheering us on from the sidelines. And then,
what team does Juju play for?
he is our like other top lane. He's leaving for a while, so.
I
he's
heard
just
academy.
kinda here.
That's why I was curious.
Nah, he's just he's here. He's supporting us when he can't play.
He also supported the chat. He was basically the whole Twitch chat.
That is true.
like there's a section there where you can look and it's just Juju. He's just got thoughts.
Yeah.
I love it when there's someone like that.
Carrying that.
Well, I think this is us signing off for the night. It's been a great time hanging with y'all. I hope we'll see you next time. As you know, Nightfall League's constantly sporadic, but you will get a ping when we're out to cast. This was your boy Mary yamming on the boys. Picking Swain when he wants to carry and picking Echo when he wants to feed.
Come on.
For Sit Straight and Mighty Rye, I'm signing off.
Yep, Sit Straight, Mighty Rye. Yeah, thank you all for joining with us tonight. Sorry about that, but yes, let's go ahead and call this off for now. So you all have a great night.
Dude, I was cheering for your